You guys looking for a podcast? Well, this ain't no ordinary podcast. This is the Three Bells Podcast. With Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac. Acknowledge me. Coming to you live each and every Monday night from Monday Night Raw, Tuesdays with NXT, and Friday Night SmackDown, featuring WWE PPVs, news, and more. So tune in live and follow the buzzards. And if you're not down with that, we got two words for you.
Yes, we are.
So yeah, very funny, Mother Nature. Gave us real nice hot weather on Saturday, And then 10 minutes later, you decide to put the sun down, bring in the wind, and then it got cold. Thank you for the nice tease. Anyway, what's good, everybody? What's going on, everybody? It's me, your homie.
Here we go.
Shane O'Mac coming to you live from the East York section of the Three Bells Podcast table. Hope everybody had an awesome weekend. I know I did. Hopefully my homies here did. Who are the homies? For that one person who's brand new, who don't know, let me introduce you. That guy right there, he's the CEO, a.k.a. Mundo, a.k.a. And that guy right there, the Ghostface, that's Triple J over there. What's good, Mundo? What's good, Triple J? What's going on, fellas?
Say his name and he appears.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? You know what time it is.
Yeah. Drop it. What's good, Three Bells Podcast, and happy Monday to everybody. It is officially spring because, it got cold, and then it got warm again today. Today was a beautiful, beautiful day overall. No complaints here. And it's our last show from London, England. Let's see what's going on with WWE RAW. What they got cooking up tonight. I can't wait to get to it. Shane O'Mac. I can't wait to get to it. Triple J. What's up?
It's your boy, Main Event Triple J, now here live on YouTube. Happy Monday. Hey.
Yeet, okay? Yeet.
Yeah, got me extra eating. Well, happy Monday, everybody. Good evening. God bless. Let's get this show on the road because WrestleMania, the road to WrestleMania is heating up. And let's just go.
Got you speechless, huh?
Yeah.
Right.
I've been fiending all day.
Well, since Jay is fiending and Mundo's fiending and I'm fiending so that we can finally see this episode, let's do it. Let's get it. Hopefully everybody out there is ready. Let's do it. Let's get it for this. Yes.
Shane speaking Spanish, ladies and gentlemen, on the Three Bells Podcast. He sounded like the people from Telemundo. He was trying to get to what's going to happen next. Oh, wait. That was funny.
Because Jay's ready. Mundo's ready. Hopefully everybody out there is ready. For let's do it. Let's get it. For this is the Three Bells Podcast, everybody.
Yeet.
Ooh, that's what I get for being a fast ass.
Very fast.
Very, very fast. So again, to remind everybody, yes, today's episode of Raw has already had happened. Well, 3 o'clock, right? 3 o'clock it came on. But because of our busy schedules, because of our busy lives, this is the time that we get to meet up. So to you out there, you probably know has already happened, but we here don't know. So please do not tell us that the black guy died. Don't tell us. Okay? So we're going to start right now, okay? We're going on Netflix now, and we're going to press play at 3, 2, 1, hit it.
Yeah.
Jay, are you okay?
Feels good.
Yeah, we here. Then feels good, huh, Jay?
Yes, it does.
So while the intro is coming up, is on.
Message.
Lawan was the first one, but the chat bubble wasn't up at the time when Lawan hit us. He says, "What's up, fellas? Happy Monday. Let's have a good show. It's good to see you," says Lawan. Hey, Lawan. See you on Friday, man.
What's good, Friday night co-host?
And Sister Sylvie. Hey, Sylvie. Hey, Puddin'. She says, "See, ow, ow, see, ow, ow, see, ow," says Sylvie. And then she also goes, "What's good about 3 bells, fellas? Sylvie is in the building. Looking forward to seeing Big Jim smack the fire out of Gunther again tonight. Yeet. And happy Aries season." See, we got to deal with this.
What's going on, Juan? What's going on, Sylvie?
Brian's in the house. Brian, what's up, Brian?
What's good, B?
Brian goes, "You guys didn't hear the announcement. WWE is never coming back to America." Ain't starring Eddie Murphy. What's good, 3 bells? L and Sylvie. I see you. Let's go. You know, Brian, as much as we joke and laugh about that, that could be possible. That could be possible. Louis in the house.
What's good, Lou?
What's going on, Lou? 3 Bells Podcast.
Lou
Chat.
Diamond.
Happy Monday. Mm-hmm.
Louis, what up, what up?
Lou.
So, you know, we're doing the usual superstars coming to the arena, parking lot, lobby, loading dock.
And the view from the J seats.
Yeah, there's Triple J right up there. Well, no, further up.
Can't see him. He's at the top touching the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. I'm still there.
So do we have Michael and Pat at the table tonight?
It sounds like it.
Damn, already. They're lit.
And they have a packed house, of course.
Wow. They knew off rip.
See, look at the kids. The kids are still out there wearing his merch, anticipating to see him. So it's like, it's almost as if he never had that speech. You gotta convince me, Cena, because I understand that somebody would have that argument, but not you. You just don't. Look at the merch out there. Look at the shirts, and they're wearing his new stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
Aw, snap. Dun, 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 dun.
You know, somebody online noticed something interesting about Cena's hat. The past 2 weeks, his hat said, "You can't see me," right? Oh, they changed it now. But the past 2 weeks, the C was in front of the cross, saying, "You can see me."
That's crazy.
I didn't notice.
I didn't notice that until somebody mentioned it, and it was the past two appearances that he did, which is very interesting.
Let's hear what he has to say. Let's turn him up.
And I see that he's wearing. Is the seed back? No, they put the seed backwards. Unless this is old merge. Standing in the middle. And notice how they're standing directly in the middle. Okay, straight to the damn, straight to the point.
Why, man?
Had the volume up, ready to hear what he got to say. We got Thorsten in the house. Hey, Thor, what's going on? Hope you had a good weekend.
It's good, Thor, throwing them hammers.
Simply says Cody. Cody.
No!
So, our comedian, Eddie Murphy, a.k.a. Brian, Cena needs to dye his hair blonde, wear a suit, and ask people what they want to talk about. And before he raps his new diss tracks. We have Universal in the house. Universal, what's going on? Universal, how are you? Hello again, gentlemen. I am looking forward to this week's interview. Says Universe. Yeah, so we are looking at another slow entrance.
He's got to touch everybody. Every single person. Now mingle in the crowd.
Right.
So he's going to do the second row, not even at the ring yet?
Right.
No.
See, look
You
at
broke
that.
your
It's
promise.
like a stew of Cody and Cena fans. Look
That's
at all
all
the
it
shirts.
is.
Look at the blue shirts. Look at the red shirts. Look at them. And they're loving this and they're eating this. And this is the reason why, everybody, that yes, we're joking that WWE is just going to stay out of the States and stay in Europe. As a business person, Mundo, what would you do if you see more money outside of the United States, even though you started in the States, or let's say Brooklyn? You start in Brooklyn, got a good following, made a couple dollars, and then you said, let me try outside of Brooklyn. And you kill it bigger outside of Brooklyn. Would you come back to Brooklyn?
Yes. Yes, because my talent is from there. I can't keep my talent away from home forever. But I think they had a good balance last year as far as like home and away with the events. So maybe that might be more of a constant moving forward.
Right.
With these tours. Remember, because they completely cut out most of the house shows here in America because they made no sense.
Yeah.
But I see more of these type of tours happening. Guys, I got to close out and come back in because everything is sounding kind of jumbled in my ears.
Oh, that's why you were silent. Okay. Do your thing.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Universal, I strongly believe this week's interview will be the best of all because thus far, it's failing miserably. You think so, Universal?
Is this Cena's last time until Mania?
Oh, no. We've listened to you talk for 2 weeks. Allow me, John Cena, to do your job for you. Right? You're gonna cook me. I've seen this discourse. You're gonna end me. Where do you want to start? There's so much you could make fun of when it comes to me.
Oh,
Okay,
you're
for
here?
starters,
Hold on, stand by.
I have a little bit of a list, you know?
Yes, a little.
No. Sometimes words with the letter S, I'll give you one. Stardust.
Jay's favorite character, huh?
Hello, Mundo.
Hey.
Oh, shit. Yo. Stardust. No.
Man,
They had a match years ago.
that's gotta bother you. I mean, that's who you're wrestling at WrestleMania 41, going on last in your final WrestleMania, the headline match, Stardust.
That is so weird. And he didn't get no pop when he came out.
What else could you go at? Bingo.
Dashing.
All right, this is a good one. I have an arm tattoo, but it's on my neck.
Which his wife hates. Randy hates that tattoo.
I like their enthusiasm, but sometimes it's not called for because they interrupt the flow of stuff.
They're excited. That's what that is.
I get that, but I was watching the contract signing back from Friday, and a lot of the chants were kind of interrupting the promo.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got booed in a company I created. Gosh, there's so much. I knew you weren't going to bite on any of this stuff, though. And here's the thing. Perhaps I'm struggling. Perhaps I'm struggling with the idea that Superman is really dead. But
How's the beer out there?
that would bring me to my next
Beer's
point,
beering.
actually. I do not think that your words
Bubbly, bubbly.
have matched your actions. I think for the last 2 weeks, you have lied to this audience. And you and I, we used to ride together. We used to sing Poncho and Lefty. I know you cared about me at one point, but for sure, I know you cared about them. So take the opportunity. You don't have to look at me. Look at them and tell them, John Cena, really why.
Yeah, John, tell
That's
us.
the question. Why?
¿Por qué?
Yeah, that's what I figure, Brian. 3% stronger and better tasting.
I'm not going to reduce myself and punch down to your level just to protect you, Cody Rhodes. You've been protected long enough.
He's talking low.
I'm also not going to cook you. I'm going to bury you.
Wow.
Just like I
Who mentioned that in the
buried
chat? LeBron?
everyone else. They've been saying for years that John Cena buries talent.
True.
I don't bury talent.
That's what I was saying last week.
I am talent. I bury mediocrity.
Oh,
I don't give a rat's ass about your lisp or your failures. You have manipulated your way to the top of this business, and your ego outmatches your ability. All you have done here is
That could be
ride the
facts.
coattails of my success. I have been so great that the WWE can hand the heartbeat of this organization to my chauffeur. That's right. Cody Rhodes, your champion, is nothing more than my chauffeur.
Damn.
A slimy pickpocket who thinks just because he stole the blueprint he can run the kingdom. There's your because you with that disgusts me.
Ah, damn.
Side for years and stole every secret you need but you are still underwhelming.
LaJuan, you was telling facts. He is
drill it into your egotistical skull. You have to be authentic because they can see through phony. You didn't listen, and it shows. You're too perfect. You're too polished. You're too rehearsed. You rely on lazy gimmicks like them singing your name over and over again to get by.
Oh, boy. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of Cody Rhodes. Oh, my God. And he just...
Rotisserie
You are
chicken.
just like the Pied Piper because all you've ever done is find a way to make a catchy tune trick these people into loving mediocrity. Strip away music and entrance. There is not much to look at except a thick pinstripe suit. But you can walk me out here in silence and bet your last dollar I would body you before your first breath. Cody
Dr.
Rhodes does not
Thugonomics.
look like me. He doesn't act like me, and he sure as hell doesn't work like me.
Eminem.
Cody Rhodes also, you don't look like you. You don't act like you, and you don't work like you because after all these years, you are still afraid to show who you are. So what do we get
Still
instead?
Stardust.
Cody gives us a generic mix of every superstar he's ever loved or TV show he's ever watched in some big confused blob. And it makes you look like a 16-year-old kid taking acting lessons who's still afraid of public speaking.
Oh, my God.
You have showed me one thing, and the one thing you have showed me is someone mediocre wearing something meaningful nowadays is enough to trick these people. I have worked too damn hard to make that a symbol of mastery, to have it paraded around by a paint-by-numbers, sociopathic Nepo baby who is so into himself he had his wrestling
That's the
gimmick
same line Drew
tattooed
used
for
the other
world
night.
to see.
When Drew called
Cena
them Nepo
is on
babies.
it.
It's not where your tattoo's at, Cody. It's what your tattoo is that exposes you to the world for who you are.
A nightmare.
Common fan like them. So after WrestleMania, it'll be great for you. Go straight to Fanatics, buy the toy belt that they buy, call yourself their champion. Because the last real champion is taking that home forever and exposing you for who you are.
A fraud.
An errand boy that got lucky.
Shit. Hey, Cody cannot come back from that one. There's nothing that he can say.
Look how the crowd cheers for him now. Like he literally turned around because he clapped so hard.
Yo, bruh.
I didn't expect to say this.
Good Lord.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I was
They're
chosen.
booing him.
But you know who chose me?
We
They
did.
chose me.
And now they're
Did you
booing
say
Cody.
the same, John Cena? Or was it one guy in an office who chose you who's not here anymore and we don't talk?
Oh, that is so true.
Go ahead. Strip everything away from me, right? I don't know who I am. Who the hell knows who they are? I know this. I'm Cody Rhodes. I'm a wrestler like my father before me. And if anybody is a company creation, it's you, John Cena, and not me.
That is very true.
God. Everyone's so terrified of you on the mic. I'm not, because I know you've got more dick in that promo than you do in your jorts.
I'm done.
Wait,
You want to make fun of me?
oh, what
For
the hell?
appearing like I'm 16 taking public speaking lessons? Well, you're
What?
the one who hangs out with Zac Efron and wishes he was 16.
Oh, man, what is happening right now? Whoa.
And what a softball Thank you, John. What a softball you've thrown me by saying you created all of this. You created me. Here's what you created, pal. You created a lot of disenfranchised fans who made it easy for me to pack up and go elsewhere and say, hey, look at me. Don't act like you cleaned up your room before you left and went to Hollywood, John. Don't act like you left WWE better than you found it. And while we're at it,
Shit.
while we're at it, there are two of us standing in this ring right now. And what I'm about to ask you might punch a giant hole in all that logic that you just threw up. And it's quite simple. Between you and I, which one of us sold out to The Rock?
Boom, 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 boom.
Wow.
That's it right there. There you go.
Knockout blow.
There you go.
Yeah, this is instantly moment of the night.
Wow.
John,
That's all, folks.
John, you are still,
Jay.
you're still my but you're also a piece of shit.
Oh my God. Yo.
Whoa, potty mouth. What is going on with this?
Netflix is letting loose.
You
My
know-
God. What is happening right now? I guess the show can be over now, right? We don't need to see nothing else. This is it.
Nothing.
This is it. And then John's going to
All
respond.
these people, your brain is filled with feces and not facts.
Oh, boy.
I have
You can say
worked
shit.
100 times harder than you, and never once in all that time was I ever protected from an audience or a superstar, present company included, taking their best shot at me. As a matter of fact, everyone knows every time I step on this canvas, it is a challenge to every arena or every superstar dumb enough to walk down that ramp to take their strongest swing to see if they are worthy to put me in the ground. No one has been worthy, so I decided to just do it myself.
Including Cody.
That's why, Cody, I have never left. I have always been here because no matter how high the hill is to climb, no matter what garbage they give me, I find a way to make it great. You had to leave. You had to leave because you realized that your best you can't wipe my ass. I make empires for billionaires. All you've ever done is steal money from their kids.
Oh, Tony
See you at
Khan.
WrestleMania, champ.
John, no.
What?
Hey, I just want to remind you, in all the time that I have been here and everything I've been through, never once has an audience, never once have they chanted at me, "You can't wrestle."
Oh, that is very true. Yes. That is very true. You can't. I remember that. Oh, did he touch a nerve, Johnny? John?
Oh, John.
Sure didn't, Louis. That list was on point, huh?
Yeah. Come on, do it. You can't see me. Come on.
All right, we're not going to see John till WrestleMania.
Cody
Hook Cena.
Oh. Cena took a bump. Took a bump.
Okay. There's our
Can't
picture.
see me. Do it. Do it.
Oh.
Oh, come on, cameraman. You messed up.
Yeah. Now that Mundo and Jay was a promo.
Wow.
That chat was
Holy
a
shit.
Cody
promo.
Rhodes is indeed
Wow.
worthy. I guess Cody Rhodes
Wow.
isn't afraid
Good
to
Lord.
show who he is. And in 1990,
I guess the fair question to ask: who cooked who?
They cooked each other, man.
They cooked each other. They cooked each other evenly.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, I mean, because he's not lying. Ain't nobody ever say to him, "You can't wrestle." The audience. Oh, they got. Oh, Wade Barrett's here
Wade
too.
Barrett.
Hey.
Oh, he's home. That's why. But yeah, man. Wow. Wow. I was not expecting that.
I need a drink.
Yo, I wish I had
Sylvan,
a drink.
you at the bar, Sylvan.
I got water. I guess this will work.
No, this is
What a
orange
way
juice.
to end! What a way to end the month. That
Right,
was day
that's
of
it.
March.
That's it. That's it for Cena as well. That's his 3 weeks.
Yeah. Hey, we can end our show right now. That's what else is
Yeah.
going to top that?
Nothing.
Like we can,
Not nothing.
we could just shut this audio down and we could just talk about that whole promo
Oh my god!
because
hell
it was that fire because they both made valid points
My God.
evenly, and it's like, well, and again, that's why I had asked who cooked who more, who's more well done, who's more, excuse the pun, raw than the other.
Shit.
Nice. Whew.
I mean,
Too much.
right? Because some would say Cena, but then that last line that Cody said,
Yeah, man. Because that probably haunted him though. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's heard that plenty of times, not just once, plenty of times in different places.
yeah,
Wow. I don't even know. I gotta watch that back.
that's like Mundo. That's like Mundo at a concert singing, and then there's people that goes, "You can't sing."
Oh,
Can you
Right.
imagine?
And that's my profession.
Right. And that's why I use that as an example because that's heavy. It's like no matter what anybody says about anything, if that would have happened, that would hit you to the core. Because where is that coming from? It's coming from you, right? It's coming from you or what they think the lack of from you.
See what it was is that Cena was given the vintage Cena style promo with the I don't even know, with the extra bass in his voice, so the delivery is feels a little harsher, but
The thugonomics guy.
yeah. And then Cody, you just so used to him being vanilla and very soft, but I took it up a notch for Cody Rhodes.
We have the New Day coming up.
Where they been?
Not capitalizing on that heat that they had months and months and months ago.
You sure that
It
fizzled.
done fell flat all over again
It
with these two.
fizzled.
Like Triple H, I don't know what was he thinking. If they didn't have nothing to do for them after the whole Big E thing, then maybe they should have just stalled that until now. Like I mean,
This.
I don't know. Maybe they were
Who are they
bringing.
fight? Who are they even fighting?
right? I mean, I know they said last week they wanted tag team championship match. Is they want to be in the hunt for it, but I mean,
They have a better chance going to TNA.
they've been so irrelevant because it's so weird.
It is weird. 3 minutes. All right. Mundo, let's hit the news table. What's going on, man?
Let's see what's going on.
We got to get theme songs for you because on Mondays, everybody, because it's just been brought up from the executives, we're going to have our news table officially hosted by Mr. CEO. And then we're going to have our sports table by that guy over there, Triple J.
All right, so on Friday, we were running our big mouths. You, Shane, you, Jay, me, Mundo, and LaJuan, that we completely missed the fact that WWE announced on Friday that from now on they will be inducting matches into the Hall of Fame. And they announced Friday that the first match to be inducted into the Hall of Fame will be the submission match between Stone Cold Steve Austin and Bret Hart from WrestleMania 13. And Triple H, his tweet states, the first immortal moment to be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, what is considered one of the greatest matches in the history of this company, 28 years later, and still as good as it was live. Congratulations, Bret Hart, Stone Cold Steve Austin. And they will both be there at the Hall of Fame induction ceremony to witness this live. So, yep, shout outs to Stone Cold and Bret Hart, who are still good friends to this day. And, yeah, that was a hell of a match. I remember that match. Nothing like it I've ever seen. Nothing like that before or ever since. I know it's crazy for a submission match to be as great as that was. Usually they kind of be a little dull, but that was an awesome match. And it definitely made Stone Cold into a bigger star.
That was the one where he nearly bled to death, right?
Yeah. Well, we got that iconic, shot of all that blood just going through his teeth. And I never seen that much blood before. I was like, oh my God. I was only, 14?
So let me ask you guys.
No, I wasn't even 14. I was fucking 8, 9.
8, 9? Yeesh.
Yeah.
Long time ago. So let me ask this question because it is debatable. This has been a debate for quite some time, this particular match, which I think is one of the reasons why it was being inducted. They say that this match here started the Attitude Era. Is that true, Mundo? Is that true, Jay? Is that true, chat?
Well, yes. And because of the fact that it started Stone Cold's rise, like it put a rocket on him to become even, because they did a double switch that night. Stone Cold became the good guy, Bret Hart became the bad guy. And then from there on, Bret was a heel, Stone Cold was the baby face, even though he was still like an anti-hero. And just the amount of blood and the how can I say it, the brutality that was in that match. So yeah, I would agree with that. Remember, because Shawn Michaels, he was out hurt. So there was no DX and nothing like that yet. So I would agree to that. That was the spark.
Jay, you agree?
Yes, I definitely agree, because Bret was the end of his era, and we were ushering in a new era with a different type of attitude that was going on. So it was definitely something good to see as a passing of the torch, and the fact that they still, remain great friends to this day. And it's crazy now, Bret Hart gets inducted for the third time.
Right.
Once as a singles competitor, once as tag team partner, and now for a match. The first person ever for a match.
And you know what? I'll even put it as this. That promo that Bret Hart cut after that cage match on Raw, when he cursed and he pushed Vince to the floor, that could have been the spark there, because that led to their WrestleMania match. When he said, frustrated isn't the goddamn word for it. This is bullshit. Because I remember, because then it turned out to All Out Brawl. It was Bret and Stone Cold fighting, and Psycho Sid and Undertaker. Oh, there's the boss.
United Kingdom, you will do just that. London, please help me in welcoming their opponents, Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne.
Hey, look at that.
He's back.
I called them out months ago.
He's back.
Catch Republic.
Mundo called them. Say his name. Say their name.
Right.
Hey.
Welcome back, Tyler. And look at that, Jay. You spoke about Pete Dunne on Friday.
Yes,
You were the ones that they had nothing for them. Surprise!
Wow.
So now Pete's back to being a good guy.
Pat, this is a great
Nice.
Maybe.
No, not maybe. They're clearly the babyface team. Look, he's slapping.
Oh my goodness.
Slapping files with the fans.
We haven't even the 9 o'clock moment. I already have 2 favorite moments.
New Catch
Welcome
Republic.
back.
What a night for them. All the
Welcome back, NQCC.
No, not NQT.
You're funny, Shane. You're funny, Shane.
Not only say that, chat, because Mundo accidentally called NQCC and
New Catch
New
Republic.
Catch Republic.
And the two of y'all was like, where have they been?
Right.
Like,
And,
right there.
like, where have they been? It was like, by the way, where have they been? And we joked about it, a couple times, and now here they are. So shout out to Mundo for bringing back, New Catch.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And look at Tyler. Let's see how he's doing.
Can't wait till he do that little fake hit.
Let's see if he had anything brand new.
Shane, just a tad bit.
Starting things off against Xavier Woods.
It is a tad bit.
Huh? No, up.
Champion in
Yeah.
WWE.
Yeah.
19 years old.
I'm at 90%.
Won that title. And now goes to work on Xavier Woods.
So the New Day's gonna just lose now.
Hey.
Do we think they care?
Oh, nice. We got a full table tonight. Pat McAfee, Michael Cole, Wade Barrett, Jackie Redmond, Kathy Kelly, and Alicia Taylor. Woo.
This is our last night in London, right? Our last night across seas? Yeah, that's why.
That's why I said it's going to be, we're going to bring it tonight.
Republic certainly starting out hot here in front of their home crowd.
Because they're not going to be back there until what? Oh. Nice.
Until I have it right.
Clash of Paris?
The Clash of Paris. Yep. That's going to be in
Yo,
August.
He looks in great shape.
Super jacked, right? Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, he looks really great shape.
And we're commercial
already.
Nah, son got
That's
muscle. He got a 6-pack almost.
And then commercial. And look at the commercial they show. Just for Mundo and Luan. Pizza.
Yeah, this is my snacks for WrestleMania. I'm having pizza.
Pizza party.
If we wasn't having a show, I would so come over to Mundo's house
and watch WrestleMania.
WrestleMania on that big, beautiful screen TV and that sound system. Man, let me tell you something. Me and Mundo, we made so much noise for that Puerto Rican
backlash in Puerto Rico, right? That's fucking epic. Epic.
Mania at Mundo's? Mania at Mundo's?
Then we wouldn't have a show.
We wouldn't have a show. Unless you do it like on Instagram. You have to do it on Instagram over your phone or something. What am I supposed to bring my whole computer set over there? I'm going to do that one day.
I knew that, Shane. I already knew that. That's why you said what you said from the beginning.
Yeah, I'm going to do that one day. Like, I'm going to do a short video and show everybody how we put a show together.
How you put the show together. You are the executive producer. I'm just here. I'm just a talent on the show. I just show up.
All of this stuff. Speaking of talent, Triple J, what's going on with our talent in sports? What's up, man?
Oh, cool. In the world of the NBA, we got the Sacramento Kings. They're at the Indiana Pacers. They're in the fourth quarter with the Kings up 86-83. In the third quarter, we got the Miami Heat up 13, 85-72 on the Washington Wizards. Also, in the third quarter, we got the Clippers up 69-64 over the Orlando Magic. In the fourth quarter, we also have the Charlotte Hornets up 88-83 against the Utah Jazz. In the second quarter, we have the OKC Thunder up 38-24 over the Chicago Bulls. And just on the way, we got the Brooklyn Nets up 14-12 against the Dallas Mavericks. And at 10 o'clock, we got the Rockets and Lakers. Also, since baseball's underway, we got some baseball scores. We got in the seventh inning, we got the Mets up 10-2 against
And
the
we're back.
Marlins. Damn it.
You got to look at the time. They give you a whole
I
timer,
can't
Jay.
see.
Oh, we gotta let him know.
I wasn't looking.
Thank you, Jay.
Let's go, man.
We'll come back to you. We'll come back to you in a minute for the baseball. Fair enough.
Perfect.
Ooh, what a drop kick.
Xavier with a drop kick. Another cover, hooks the leg of Dunn.
2.
Forced to kick out at 2.5.
Certainly
I
not
know
how you
she
draw
does
it
not
up.
have
Turn
blue,
in your home country
yellow
and
nail
then have
polish
the
on.
New Day
Man.
kinda
That's
have
because of
their
her
way with you.
working her Evolve shows.
This is not Evolve. This is Raw.
She forgot to take it. She forgot to take it on.
Maybe they had. Maybe they did an episode of Evolve.
The hard-hitting technical phenom.
Ooh.
Dunn just ran into a
Shout out to Calix.
To what?
Jay's blowing her spot up. They don't want people to know. Ooh, what a splash.
Oh, Jay telling the grown folks business again.
House in London.
Ni hao.
Jay likes that. I'm convinced. Ooh.
Ooh, damn.
Cover. 1, 2.
But a kick out yet by Dunn, who is
That was very bad on those
giving up
ankles.
in this match.
By the way, I watched the first episode of Stephanie's Places with CM Punk. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
That incredible 6-pack ladder match for the tag team.
I had to watch the bootleg version, but it was very good.
The bootleg version?
Yeah.
Hey!
Nice.
Good tag. Hot tag. Hey.
And another knockdown.
Hey.
I'm excited to be here. Hey, let's go. Hot pepper, hot stepping.
Tidying up the ring quickly.
Nice catch.
This boy's strong.
Oh, yeah, the big strong boy. I forgot. Over the head belly throw.
Who spoke about thunder thighs in the chat? There's your thighs right there.
Oh, that was Brian.
Brian, there's your thighs right there.
Boy.
Awesome.
The big strong boy. Oh, my God.
Oh, brother's in the house. What's up, brother? How are you? I'm sorry. Didn't see you. How are you, man?
He fell on his shoulder like that. Ouch.
Say hi to brother, fellas. Brother BKL's in the house.
What's good?
No, I'd rather not.
Nope.
What's up, bro? Oh, man.
By the way, brother, if you get him, I totally understand. I will move out your way.
Oh, man. Cover. 1, 2.
Save.
That was beautiful.
Damn.
I forgot how good of a tag team these two were.
Damn.
They were this close to becoming
Look
tag
at that.
champs, too, right? Man. Clothesline into the German suplex. Bridge.
It's crazy how he bounces off.
Still got it after a 9-month
Ooh,
hiatus.
With his brutality and his agility, they make an awesome team.
They make the Raw Tag Team division much better.
Yes. Go on, yo.
Kobe.
Cover.
Good move.
1, 2. Well, that was a long 2 count right there.
I love how that move turns into a pin. That is so cool.
In disarray is the new Catch Republic.
This is what we needed. This is what the New Day needed. They needed to show who the hell they are, and this is a great way to bring back New Catch Republic. Oh man!
Yeah.
Oh man!
Yeah, Pete.
Xavier Woods now. Dunn lands on his feet.
Tag.
Blind tag. Nope.
Woods looking for a step up in.
I forgot he used to do that.
I love
Nice.
that.
Dunn.
Oh man! Oh!
Uh-oh. No.
Oh! Where's Kofi? There it is.
Did she just
Got
say
him.
yeah?
Oh, good night, Susan. No, there's Sally over there. Oh man,
Tag.
finisher.
Uh-oh.
New Day with the W. New Day with the W. Here we go. Oh, good night. Cover. 1, 2, 3. That is exactly how that's supposed to go. Good job. That's how you definitely make the New Day look better, make New Catch Republic look good, And you don't bury the New Day by making them lose. Good job, good decision right there. Great match. Great match.
Yeah.
So congratulations to the New Day, and New Catch Republic still looks good, even though.
Thought the English lads
Yeah.
had this, but
Mundo,
instead,
okay.
the new
Shane, I mean, I'm learning so much from LFG. Wins and losses really don't matter. They accomplished what the job was, the game plan was.
So it wasn't a good idea for the New Day to let New Catch win the show.
Oh my God! Wow.
Massive win tonight over England's own New Catch Republic. I know you two already
really
felt
mad at that
deserving
man.
of a tag team title opportunity, but do you feel like tonight's win further cements that belief?
Kathy, are you slow? Of course we deserve a shot at the tag team titles, and we have since day one, and we want it now.
We did exactly what we said we were gonna do. Now we demand
Who's he
what
staring at?
and what we deserve, and that is a title match for the WWE
That
World
Little
Tag
girl, I
Team
think.
Championship.
Little boy now.
Ah, shit.
Viking Raiders.
But yeah, Shane, this is how you further their story.
Okay, their story. Okay, copy.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Hey.
You guys practice that?
You hear Michael Cole that you guys practice that?
Pretty good stuff.
Eric
and Ivar.
Yep, we got this for Mania. Hopefully.
He's my
How
guy.
many more weeks? How many more weeks? Is what, 3?
3 weeks to Mania.
My
This is the build-up.
brothers. Is this a Mania? Is this a Mania match right here for the tag
I
team
don't know.
champions?
Hope so.
It's too far away still.
With them with the titles
It
called.
looks very tempting.
Do other tag teams chime in?
But that would be a hell of a match right there, though.
This here, yeah. I mean, I truly think that we would get top tier.
I mean, the Bald Stooge, Adam Pearce came out and said,
Yeah, with the three-
They're gonna turn up.
With a 3-week gap, yeah.
an opportunity at the title again.
They'll be fresh enough.
Oh, they're talking about. They're talking about Evolve.
Oh God,
All
Wendy
these
Chu
people.
and Oro. Oh
Right.
my God, bro.
Oh, so that's where she's
No.
been.
Man, that's bad.
That other chick.
So that's where some of these NXT people go. They go to Evolve or TNA.
Unfortunately.
We just don't have enough time for you now.
So let's create these two little shows. Well, let's create this one show. And well. So
Is it have we seen Roxanne Perez at all on this tour?
Ooh.
No.
On what?
No, we haven't seen Roxanne Perez on this tour yet.
Why would she be on this tour? She's like
No, I'm
NXT.
saying- Oh, you're right. Because I figured she would have been with Raw too. Going on there too.
The Jay I know, the right hand man, that's the one I need. The one that became the main event Jay Uso, that's the Uso I need. The one that won the Royal Rumble, that's the Uso I need. Do you know what I mean? Me and you next week.
You? Well, sure. As long as you don't trip and fall like your brother.
It still hurts. Ouch.
He's gonna whoop his ass. He's gonna whoop his ass.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So with it. What up, Wolves? What's up with you?
Yeah.
I know you already told me, right? But I feel way more better if I was out there with you tonight, man. I bet you would, Us. Man, tonight's a bit different, though, all right? Listen, I know the whole world been doubting you, bruh. But tonight, I'm going out there and closing that noise, bruh. Listen, Gunther's a big deal. So are you. Man, so am I. Tonight, ain't no ring general in there, Us. It's just a man who's beatable. Tonight, I'm gonna beat Gunther. At WrestleMania, you're gonna beat Gunther and become World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeet. All right? I got you. Don't worry. Love you.
Is it me or the older they got?
I hear you. Just be careful.
We look like the same goddamn person.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Don't get too cocky. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Because you know, Gunther we all expect Gunther to whip his ass. But I was gonna say, is it me or the older that these two got, the more and more Californian they've been sounding?
Well, if you had a location long enough, you would become part of that environment, wouldn't you?
But I thought aren't they from there?
Yeah, they're from Cali.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. The older they've gotten, though, the more their accent is like sticking out. Like, I never really noticed it before, but now it's like, sheesh.
Well, how else are they supposed to sound?
I don't know however they've sound the years before. I'm saying, like, their accent is really kicking out more and more now than before.
Help me understand his logic, though, Jimmy's logic. Because it seems to me that what he is saying is that, okay, I'm going to go out there tonight and I'm going to beat Gunther. And the way I'm going to beat up Gunther is the same way you're going to beat up Gunther at Mania. How can you determine how Jay is going to act the way you act? Like, I know you're twins and everything, but you're two different superstars. You just proved it a second ago with that awesome promo with you talking to him, on the steps. Because I was just about to say, dude, listen, I don't care how much you like Jay, Jimmy cuts a better promo.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't understand your logic, Jimmy, that yes, let's say that you can beat Gunther, which I think you could more so over Jay. But just because you can beat him, does that mean that Jay can beat him also? What better person to answer that question than Jay himself?
The yeet person over there, but shit, I don't believe Jay's going to beat him, so he ain't talking to me.
I already believe that Jay's gonna win, but at the same time, I wouldn't even think Jimmy stands a chance against Gunther. I would think Jay has the better chance. To be honest, Jay has at least one more move more than Jimmy. We see how Jimmy was flailing in the ring on Friday. Come on, we've seen quite a few botches from him as well. He could barely do his Uso splash. It looked like he was trying to swim, having a bad dream or something. So he didn't go into this fight with a lot of momentum. So I'm not sold on. I'm not sold on Jimmy.
I don't think that was a pretty valid argument. Yeah, that wasn't. It sounds like you just regurgitated what we said about Jay and just put Jimmy's name there instead. But
yeah, I'm not sold. I'm not sold.
I really think Jay is over with the audience with his music, like John Cena said. But otherwise, I think Jimmy is a better promo person, and we've actually seen him exhibit more moves in the last few months than Jay has, which is why people are saying like he's a better wrestler, and he's bigger. He's bigger than Jay, as you can also see.
What moves has Jimmy done that's new?
What moves? I'll let you go and review the tape when you even admit it. Like, oh, look at that, he added that to his repertoire. I'll let you do that. But as I was saying, he's bigger than Jay. He's like legit bigger than Jay.
I think he's stronger too,
and he has more of a. He has more of a tough attitude, unlike Jay, who seems like really distraught.
Better promo.
I would really give him a better shot. Mm-hmm. But for storyline purposes, I would be shocked if Jimmy won tonight. But overall, I think that he would be able to get the W, then more so than Jay.
Speaking of W, Mundo, you're being summoned.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it says the NSYNC head turn. Who had an NSYNC head turn?
Ah, snap.
Huh. Oh, Oh, Shane, we turned our heads at the same time. Okay. In sync head turn. I haven't done this in a while. Give me a second. It's DJ Young and Nut. If he ain't playing, I ain't staying.
And for those of you who are brand new to this show, this is Mundo.
Noise. All we heard was noise.
No. What's up, DJ? What's going on, DJ? Oh, there's a new addition.
Yeah.
WWE Immortal Moment. So you have this event and Mundo, your homie, The Undertaker. He's doing his thing out there.
Shane, Sylvie said we're glitching.
We're glitching?
That's what Sylvie said.
Oh, no.
Cannot wait to celebrate those who made this company what it is today.
Give it a minute.
Celebrities are out. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, Kate Nash, an English singer, songwriter, and actress from Harrow right here outside of London.
Yeah.
Britannica Richardson in the Netflix comedy drama series Glow. Thank you for coming out. Kate Nash. How about Charlie Brooker, English comedian writer known for creating the Netflix series Black. Oh, that's sorry, that's Michael Page. That's on me.
Yeah, give it a minute. It's like going in and out, but hopefully a catch.
There is Charlie Brooker. This is why I shouldn't read ever. Venom, I am so sorry. With that being said, Charlie Brooker created Black Mirror Season 7, streaming on Netflix starting April 10th. That's next Thursday. An absolute talent, and there's more.
Oh, look, there's that regular guy.
Singer-songwriter out of Scotland. His 2019 single,
Oh, Benny Hill.
is the third most streamed song on
Like a-
Spotify.
His head is shaped like a Chipotle bowl.
Do you know what's funny? I have something on this. See what they're doing? So
We're looking at a celebrity role.
apparently people aren't really happy about this. They're saying this partnership with TKO has turned WWE into the UFC. Expensive ticket prices and paying celebrities that don't care about wrestling to show up just to show how much they care about wrestling. This is driving the average person out who just wants to attend the show with their kids.
Facts.
Isn't that crazy?
Big facts. We seen last year what they did with the Kelsey brothers.
Oh shit. Jimmy came out during the commercial. Well, it's not a commercial for everybody.
Uh-oh. Let's take a seat and let's get ready for something good.
They give it a second or two, Sylvie. It should catch back up.
Sylvie in football. Sound is great. Look at this guy. He looked like he is pissed off.
Looks like he didn't do his hair this morning.
What? Does that matter?
His hair is all dry. His hair is dry as fuck.
Oh my god!
It's fluffy.
We're looking at his facial expression.
We should be good in a few minutes. Like we're just glitching a tiny bit, everybody. So just hang in there, and we will catch back up. Probably my Wi-Fi, not my Wi-Fi, but my internet. But it should bounce back up.
I agree with you, Louie.
Shout out to Optimum.
Of course, Sylvie being big sis. Get him a brush, Triple J. All right, we
I
can
got
turn
a
it up.
comb. I got the comb from the other night.
How we asking Triple J to get somebody up? But he got no goddamn hair.
I got a comb. Yeah.
No, not that comb. That was up your nose.
But not only beat him and lay down the blueprint, beat him down a little bit.
Well, Jimmy Uso coming off a win over
This is
the
match
Miz
number 2,
right here in
yes?
London this past Friday.
Yes, it is.
SmackDown goes to work against Gunther. Jimmy with a big right hand.
Ooh, Big Jim.
See,
Ooh.
there's no fear in this brother. Oh man! All right, match over.
This is a non-title match.
Damn.
Well, it's also an opportunity for Gunther himself to get a little
Uh-oh.
more intel on
This
his
don't look
opponent
good.
at WrestleMania. Jey Uso, obviously a twin brother.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, at least he's wearing that shirt, so he's not going to feel the full hand.
Yo, he's gonna have the #1 imprinted on his chest.
Oh, man.
No, it's gonna be. He's gonna. The #1 is gonna be
The #1. Because he's steam ouch. He's steam pressing the #1 J on his chest.
He sure is.
Oh man.
Brother says TKO group holding.
Football is it Jimmy might get murked. Oh no. No way.
TKO stock is up, everybody.
Oh, good. Okay, the reversal. Yeah, Jim, roll around and get your breath for a minute, Jim.
Yeah, Mudo and I, we already had this conversation where it's basically corporate. This is just
Wait a minute.
Ooh, bad landing. Make sure he all right.
Yeah, he checked.
That busted up the back and the ribs of
Jimmy Uso.
That's right.
Everybody's scared of that table now because of that whole situation.
Let's see if he can fly like the other night. Oh, now he got
It's
tired.
not a damn table. It's a platform.
Oh, it's over.
What is he about to do? He's going up top?
Oh, he's about to Uso splash?
Uh-oh.
No way. Nice hit.
Jimmy Uso truly believes he's going to do this. He has wobbled.
Come on, Jimmy.
Jimmy showing no fear. No fear. Superplex off the top rope. Oh, man.
Okay.
Ooh, can you imagine how loud that thump was?
As he is with another opportunity, gonna head up to the
Uso
top
splash.
rope. Gunther's in trouble. Jimmy with the
Hit
Uso
it. Oh.
Lands.
Cover. One, two.
Soccer run.
Almost.
And that, in a nutshell, in part, is why Gunther is the world champ. Just a splash. We've seen hundreds and hundreds of superstars win. This ain't any regular
But Jimmy, you got to keep coming at him, man.
Yeah, man.
Look at that hair, Sylvie. Look at Jimmy's hair. That's hair.
Oh. Jimmy got that good wig on tonight.
Good gravy.
Oh, man.
What a close one.
Good Lord.
Look at Jimmy's face.
He clotheslined his ass into a commercial. God damn.
Oh, look at Jimmy right there in the commercial. This is inside of Jimmy's head right now, ladies and gentlemen.
A Snickers
Oh my God.
That was bad.
Yeah, Jimmy got that good hair.
Oh man.
Why is it just him that got good hair?
Better than his wives.
Dag Jay, I was not going to say that. That was supposed to have been already.
Whose curls are better?
I ain't touching it. You know what? I ain't touching it.
One said clothesline the Uso out of him.
Absolutely.
He's just Jim.
Absolutely. So, Jay, you mentioned baseball.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got some.
And yes, we're
baseball.
glitching. I know we're glitching again.
Oh no! As long as we don't
we can
glitch
keep on going.
As long as we don't glitch during the matches.
Right. No, because it glitches live, but on the playback, it'll play smoother. Right? Maybe?
I don't know. I don't know. We never usually keep it.
Okay.
We should be fine.
With some baseball scores we got in the
You got a
fifth
minute,
inning.
Jay.
In the fifth inning, we got the San Francisco Giants up 1-0 on the Houston Astros. We have in the seventh inning, the Toronto Blue Jays are up 4-2 on the Washington Nationals. At the end of 8, we have the Tampa Bay Rays up 5-1 against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And in the top of the ninth, the New York Mets are up 10-2 against the Miami Marlins. And we got 4 games starting after 9:40, which are the Guardians and Padres, Tigers, Mariners, Cubs, Athletics, and Braves and Dodgers. We got 4 games that went final, which were from the Royals, Brewers. The Royals won 11-1. The White Sox 9, The Minnesota Twins, nothing. Orioles 8, Red Sox 5, Phillies 6, Rockies 1, Reds 14, and the Rangers 3. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Woo. That was a long one.
The Mets are having a night. Everybody hit tonight. Pete Alonso is having a hell of a night. 4 RBIs. Man, as we are back live with Jimmy versus Gunther. Big Jim. He just woke up from his commercial break.
This is the Three Bells Podcast, everybody. Like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Oh, and he smacked him again. Oh, nice kick to the stomach.
Here we go. Jimmy Uso saying it's
A nice kick to the chin. Oh, watch out for that. Look at that. Oh, look at that, Jay. A German suplex. And another super kick.
Another super kick.
Hey, look. He's still on the underside. Jay would have had about 10 in by now.
I have a special message for you, Mundo. Brother says, I don't freaking care about goddamn Mets.
Oh, man, what a drop kick. I don't care about you, brother.
We're New York.
Oh, man, what a power bomb. That's not it.
Gotta deal with 2.
Hey!
Oh, perfect. Oh, man, he toying with him. He toying with him. Oh, man.
Now we're getting into dangerous territory here.
Oh, hell yeah.
If he does it again, we won't see Jimmy until WrestleMania.
To help Jay win.
The man who talks about the sport, it being a sportsman.
Damn it.
Jimmy Uso
My comb fell.
won the match and walked to the back. He sent his message already to Jay Uso.
Oh, man. Oh, boy, another clothesline to hell.
And once again,
cover. 1, 2. And he lifts it. All right, Jay's about to come out here and throw in the white towel.
Yeah. You slap me?
Here, I got it for him.
He's going to throw in the white towel.
I'm throwing it now. Here.
Whoop your ass.
Yep, the crowd's chanting for it.
See, Mundo? Undertaker, Saturday, April 19th.
Dope.
Jimmy Uso takes his third.
How does he have time to do that? Isn't that the same night as WrestleMania?
Yeah. Why don't we have a show out here? I'll go.
Locked in now.
Me too.
Jimmy has nowhere to go in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, you can have it right here at the theater. Maybe at the corner.
But he only follows WWE. Oh, okay.
Oh. Night, Jimmy.
It's over.
So they just put Jay's. You saw that? They just put Jay's graphics and stuff up. Oh, they fucked up. All right, so now Jay's supposed to come. Yeah. Ooh, so they fucked up. Everybody turned and saw because the lights and everything was going crazy.
I said earlier, Jay Uso had a crisis of confidence as it comes to Gunther.
Slip.
That crisis is pretty bad at this juncture.
Okay, he's like, wait a minute, I'm not finished.
Yeah, because we know now that Jay's gonna come out.
Jay's gonna come out.
And this is absolutely ridiculous. There's no reason for this. He's already in Jay's head.
Oh, he got the belt press on his back.
Me too.
He can't run. He's running sideways.
Oh,
what the hell was that?
He's running sideways. Like, goddamn it.
Damn it.
Why he was running like the intro to Bionic 6 cartoon?
Damn, he scratched his face.
Yeah, he ran right in.
Got the ring burn.
He ran right into the title. But see how significantly smaller he is compared to Jimmy?
He got a better upper body, though. He works out more.
I don't care.
Okay. As you say.
Oh, that was interesting. We just went in her mouth real quick. What the hell?
Hey.
I'm just, that's what the commercial was. Shit.
No habla así, primo.
Going nobody's mouth in a Subway commercial.
That wasn't a Subway commercial. That was a gum commercial.
Guys.
Oh, this is a Subway commercial.
Okay, so Silva, you saw that too. they definitely jumped ahead of the program.
Mm-hmm.
All right, bottom of the ninth.
They gave it away.
So, fellas, there's some stuff that came up that I want to bring up, and then it's basically something that we've been talking about on the show for a minute, as far as the Royal Rumble winners and main eventing a show or headlining the show when it comes to being at Mania. And they bring up a long list of, fights that was supposed to be main event-ish, and they didn't get it because it's based off the Royal Rumble winners. We have one where it was the Undertaker and Batista at one of these WrestleManias. It doesn't show the number. We also have at WrestleMania 25, we have John Cena, Randy Orton, Triple H. At 26, Chris Jericho and Edge. 27, it was Edge and Alberto Del Rio. At 28, Daniel Bryan and Sheamus. Also, we have Brock against Seth Rollins. Bray against Randy Orton.
Jay.
Yes.
All right, just to clarify, I'm trying to clarify what you said because you kind of threw me off. Are you saying that these are WrestleMania winners who did not?
No, these are Royal Rumble winners that did not main event WrestleMania. These are the matches that feature those winners.
So, because I had this argument. No, I'm just saying because that my thing was with Jay. I never said that he wasn't going to main event. I said he wasn't the headliner of WrestleMania. There's a difference between the main event and a headliner. Headliner is like John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. That is the most important thing of the show. But you can still main event, like especially back in those days when it was one night, you had multiple main events. So yeah, like my thing was that I didn't understand why, as we are back live on Raw with the Usos. Gunther came back and knocked them both of them down.
The world champion once again.
There is more flesh left.
Would we not mind seeing these two go? Well, then who gets the title? Never mind.
Like, if this was regular one night WrestleMania, this would be a main event. This would go probably maybe 2 matches before the WWE title, because you want to put them back to back. Shit.
So for your average show, you would have one main event and one headliner, yes?
Right. Well, not one main event. It depends on how many matches you have. At a one night WrestleMania, like closer to now-ish, it would have probably been like maybe 10 matches or something like that. Remember those 4 hour long WrestleMania, Shane?
So you saying that there could be 2 main events?
Yeah, the co-main events, yeah. But the headliner is the one that closes out the night. And my thing was, I didn't understand why.
No. No.
Is this your Royal Rumble winner, Jay?
Yep.
Gunther can now pick Jay apart all he wants.
He's going to be tied up for that roast for the next 3 weeks.
So his brother can watch him.
Gunther's going to make Jey Uso watch as he continues to destroy a helpless
That's only right. He smacked the shit out of him last week.
We knew this was going to happen. We knew this was going to happen.
Whether it was during the match or after the match.
Mm-hmm. Oh. We said this is what it looks like when someone whoops someone's ass.
But my thing is, he did all that just to throw him into the thing.
I don't know what Jay thinks he's going to do. Jay's helpless.
Come on, Jason Jordan, get some scissors and cut that.
Hey, Mundo, why does this remind me of when Randy Orton?
He handcuffed Triple H.
Mm-hmm.
Then he kissed Stephanie.
Ooh-wee.
What happened to all that upper body strength, Triple J? He would have been able to pop that by now, Triple J.
Are you kidding? You can't pop those zip ties.
I bet you if that was Mark Henry, he would have popped that shit.
Okay, even if he was Mark Henry strong, you can't pop no zip tie. You can cut it. Yeah, Lawan, he's going to kiss Jimmy.
What? The difference between the main event and the headliner. The headliner is the one who's closing out the show. Main events, you can have multiple main events in a show. It's, like I said before, Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker was a main event match. It didn't close out the show. It was the headliner show.
Look at
Bleeding. We got blood. Wow, this is very colorful. My God. Oh, that's beautiful. That is a beautiful view right there. Beautiful camera shot.
He looked dead there for a second.
Yeah, huh?
Ouch. Whoop that ass.
No,
slap.
Sylvia, is that a blood pack, Sylvia? Is he bleeding? Oh man.
Or how Jimmy would say, smack.
So I'm right. We're not going to see Jimmy until WrestleMania now. Wow, he's tasting the blood.
Ooh-wee.
Nasty ass.
Basking in the glory.
You guys get him out of the ring, please. As if they're going to call it. The hell will get in the ring with this version of
They chant ECW.
What are you supposed to do? Yeah, that's easy. This is ECW vibes.
And look, the blood is just pouring out of his head, though. It's not stopping.
Choke out Jimmy, just a few feet away from Jey Uso, who's helpless.
And everybody's just standing there watching.
Yeah, they're just standing there. They're going to stop it. Stop it right now.
You stop
He's
it.
gonna make
Stop it. Right. Cut it out.
Cut it out.
Right now.
Look, now they come after the blood, after the kicks. Now they come.
He's been choked out. Finally, some more help coming into the
Man, look at that blood. Look at the blood rushing down his arm. Oh my gosh, this is very, very graphic. Watch people complain about it.
It is.
Watch people complain about it. This is beautiful. Look at Gunther. Wow, that is a good.
There's the shot.
WrestleMania in the
There's
background.
the shot.
And it's crazy this match is going to
Switch it again. Switch it. There you go. There's the
WrestleMania.
shot. And holding the title, the blood. Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bottom line is
Talk
this.
about bloodline.
This man Gunther.
The bloodline was
You know what?
drawn.
He's pretty much a hypocrite.
Wow.
He preaches to everyone that he's the ring general, that the mat is sacred, right? That it's all about competition.
King of the ring.
Being the best professional wrestler in the world today. And what does he do? He sneak attacks, he ambushes. He uses a zip tie to wrap Jey Uso around the ring. Very close to it.
He was slapped.
Bottom line is, he's nothing but a bully, and he's supposed to represent this company as a world champion. Well, I wouldn't say that.
Dude, he was slapped.
Everything that just happened there was disgusting.
Well, again, WrestleMania.
Wow.
I love Michael, but I would have to disagree with him.
What can I do to beat this man? Well, speaking of WrestleMania,
I'll have to disagree.
Well, they are going very hard for London tonight.
Because where was this sentiment when Jimmy slapped Gunther that was heard around the world? Oh, we're just gonna brush that because you like Jimmy and Jay so much, huh? But then when Gunther answers the call, now he's a big bully.
Right, like what did you expect? I didn't expect that, but we knew he was going to get his ass whooped.
That's the thing, and that's what I always echo. If you stop what's that phrase? F around and find out.
Yeah.
And then they have that measure. They have the measure chart, number 5 and 5. Whatever amount of F around, it's infinity of finding out because you don't know a person. And that's what you get for messing with somebody. Anything can happen and anything that's deserving of happen because you're the one that started by messing with them. You openly slapped Jimmy so hard. No, Jimmy slapped Gunther so hard that the whole world heard about it. And WWE is having a ball playing it over and over and over again. How else is Gunther supposed to get back at him? Oh, no, don't do that. Oh, you don't have to do that. Oh, you didn't have to. Jimmy didn't have to slap him either, now did he? That's what you get. That's what you get. Now, slap him again. Slap him again. I'm going to see what happens. Because, that conversation, like, really... Yeah, this is a rant, because it's been a minute since I had a rant. This is a rant because me personally, I don't like it when people F around with people that's just minding their business. Minding your business, chilling, then here you come want to F around and then say something like, oh, it's just a prank. Look, there's the camera right there. It's just a prank. Oh, you bugging. You wilding out. You shouldn't have had F with them to worry about finding out.
They knew that. They wanted to get that reaction out of you, but then when it got a little too real, now it's like, I'm just playing, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm just playing this, and now it's too much. And it's like, well, you shouldn't have had F with her.
Right. And now, after I beat your ass, I'm like, ha, 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 that was funny, right? Okay.
And now it's becoming, and now Gunther now is being labeled as a bully. Oh, he didn't have to do that. Oh, he shouldn't have done that. You effed with the wrong guy. Because in Gunther's world, this is probably lightweight what he did. He probably could have broken bones, broke his neck, put him in a deep sleep. This is just lightweight for him.
But again, like I said, we all expected something to happen to Jimmy. We all expected Jimmy to get his ass whipped. And I said it, I guess, before the match was even going. I said, we ain't going to see Jimmy again until WrestleMania. I meant that shit. Not. And I didn't know how far. I didn't know. I mean, we don't see blood often. So the last time we saw blood, like, to me, I think was, what, a Hell in a Cell? Like that graphic. So, yeah.
Look at Lawan. Gunther's been the bully. He was bully on LFG last night, too. No, Gunther was being brutally honest. Like, what he's supposed to do? He's supposed to pussyfoot around these newcomers because they're new and they fresh. It's like, no, he's telling it the way it has to be told. Maybe that's the problem. The fact that no one has told them the way they had to hear it, the way that Gunther said it. Now you get it? Now you understand? And it's to a point where even he said that in for 1 second, and Mulder and I spoke about this when The Undertaker, because he said something about The Undertaker, and The Undertaker was like, for a second, he got in his feelings for a second, but then he realized that Gunther was speaking facts. Name one non-fact that he said during that whole episode of LFG, Lawan or anybody out there.
Right, I mean, because everybody else came in all happy-go-lucky in a sense.
Right, and when to compliment everybody, be like, no, he let it be known straightforward. Like, this is a guy, look at all the accolades that he has accomplished. So he is in a position to tell it like it is, like that. Because he lived the life. He is the life. He's made history. I'm sorry. I'm really like...
because
excuse me, everybody.
Like, you have people responding to you
because it really... I'm in my feelings because that whole F around and find out thing, it really boils my stomach. Because, that happens a lot when people F around with people and they go, oh, I'm just playing. And then they F around and then they wind up being the victims. Whatever.
Shane's a Capricorn.
Anyway, yes, we're at our halfway mark, aren't we?
Yeah, and you got to get back to these people after we come back because Yeah,
Ooh,
they're responding to you
I need
in real
a break.
time.
I'm so sorry. We need a break. Let's take a break right now. This is the Three Bells Podcast. Jay's still here. Hi, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Jay. I didn't scare you, did I? I'm sorry.
Nope, you can't scare a mask, man.
This is true. This is true. No expressions.
I have there's no reaction here.
This is true. Okay, so they did a bunch of recap stuff like that. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. The Three Bells Podcast is Shane O'Mac, is Mundo, a.k.a. Mr. CEO, and is the Ghostface Triple J, and you the chat. We'll be right back right after this. Don't go nowhere. Please don't go nowhere. I hope you didn't scare nobody. Come back.
You guys looking for a podcast? Well, this ain't no ordinary podcast. This is the Three Bells Podcast with Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac. Here we go. Coming to you live each and every Monday night from Monday Night Raw, Tuesdays with NXT, and Friday Night SmackDown featuring WWE PLEs, news and more. Tune in live on YouTube and follow our socials. Now follow me. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Good, everybody. It's your boy Mundo, a.k.a. Mr. A.k.a. himself, a.k.a. the CEO. I got my shirt, the Three Bells Podcast shirt. You got yours?
Hey, everyone. What's good? This your girl, Sylvie, letting you know I got my Three Bells Podcast t-shirt. Did you get yours? Let's go.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. It's your boy, Main Event Triple J. Look what I'm wearing. Three Bells Podcast merch. What do y'all think? Catching the side. Looking quite crispy. We sure every wrestling fan will love something like this. Yeet.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy IML from Tri-State Mania, and your Tri-State Mania champion. Just want to say, he finally got his Three Bells Podcast shirt. It doesn't feel tight. It's comfortable. Anybody could wear it. They got them in different colors, too, coming soon, y'all. So, get your Three Bells Podcast shirt. You can wear your Three Bells Podcast while brushing your teeth. You can listen to your Three Bells Podcast, listening to music. Tripping. Get your Three Bells Podcast shirt. I got mine. Better get yours. It's available right now. Hit us up.
You're looking at the real deal now. Gonna kick this sorry ass out on the street. What you got? You used to think you owned the street. We're back to back.
This is former WWE superstar and quite arguably the greatest European champ of all time, D'Lo Brown here. And let me give a quick shout out to the Three Bells Podcast with Triple J, Mundo, Shane, O'Mac, Sylvie, and Lejeune from Tri-State Mania. Listen, they host YouTube parties, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, whatever you want. Make sure you give them a look, a listen, and a follow. Now, if I were to give these fine individuals some advice, the one thing I would say to you is always be authentic with your viewers. Never talk down to them, and give them and show them respect that you want them to give you. And if you follow those rules, you'll be the most successful podcast out there. Now, with that being said, until next time, you better recognize.
What you gonna do?
And welcome back, everyone, to the Two Bells Podcast.
Sorry, fellas, I'm under the table. Sorry.
I'm not surprised. Jay don't respect the countdown. He don't respect none of that. He just does whatever the hell he wants.
Jay, I don't understand why you can't just show your face when we come back from commercial and then go underneath the table and handle your business to at least show your face. But then we come back from a commercial, you always gone, and then we say, we're back to the Three Bells Podcast with Shane O'Mac, Mundo,
Blank space.
And then we hear, I'm under the table.
LaJuan said Jay always late.
Always late. And he barely makes it to his own show, but
thank God we're there.
At least I'm there.
Can I cook some more? Because I'm looking at some of this stuff that people were saying about. And
you got to respond to the people that responded.
So let me ask
you.
all of you a question, because y'all saying, yeah, he's a bully because he beat on Jay and Jimmy was only looking after his brother Jay. If Jimmy was so confident that Jay could be Gunther, why does Jay need Jimmy's help? Why did Jimmy had to jump into that business like that? Does anybody have an answer to that? Mundo, you have an answer? Jay under the table, you have an answer?
He really left back that fast?
Yeah.
Bro, you were already late. So, like, oh, my God.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
boy.
Shane. I was doing some...
That's for you, Jay, under the damn table. Oh.
Jesus. I'm sorry, Shane. Can you repeat yourself? I was doing a little research so I could respond back to to football. What'd you say?
You want me to repeat what I just said?
Yes, I just said that I was doing some research while you were talking. I thought you were talking to the chat so I can respond to football. I swear I thought this was you responding to the people responding to you.
I was responding to the people. That
so how you ask me a question? How you ask me a question then?
Well, I was asking the people on the chat as well as you and Jay. You're the one with the headphones. You didn't hear me?
Asking us what? I zoned you out because you're supposed to be talking to the people that disagreed with you. I did not disagree with you. Yes.
I'm over here talking from my chest and you zoned me out. Great.
Correct, because you weren't talking to me.
I was okay.
You dragged me into it at the last second.
Plain and simple, Jimmy had it coming for him. Plain and simple. And Gunther's been the bully since day one. That's the type of wrestler that they've given us from the moment he stepped upon wrestling. Is a big bully that could just beat anybody either with words or with pure wrestling skill.
He is a strong individual that is giving us old school wrestling, real wrestling. You have a whole bunch of people that talk smack on how they can beat him. And he says, well, come on with it. How many of those people have actually beaten him? Not too many, huh? And when he had the IC title, that whole time, how many people managed to get him? Not too many, huh? So he's in a position where he can talk smack because he can show and prove that he can deliver. So here comes somebody who thought it was cool to go viral by doing the F around move. You didn't think that Gunther, this big bully guy that you all want to label him as, is going to get back at him? How else was Gunther supposed to get back at him? And then you want to add your brother into the mix? The brother that supposedly beat me for my title? Let me show y'all a little something what I can do. And let me get even for that little slap you gave me. And again, I ask, if there's so much confidence that Jimmy can beat Gunther, that Jay could beat Gunther, then why does Jimmy need to help him? That's what I was asking. Chat, Jay, Mundo, anybody who would like to, as I'm talking to everybody that can hear me.
Well, I don't need to respond to that because I don't think Jay can beat Gunther. I've been saying that over and over and over and over. So that goes to people like Jay, who keeps giving us these somewhat reasons why Jay would win. And then in their defense, I guess they can defend themselves, Sylvie and LaJuan, and whoever else is agreeing with each other.
Damn you, Al.
I think there's no end to what your revenge can be when somebody does something like that to you. You do whatever you want. At the end of the day, it's not like he beat up Jay. he beat up the person that hit him. You put hands on me, and there you go. Eye for an eye.
Right.
This unique tag team we got in the ring right now: Bron Breakker and Bron Breakker and Penta. Ooh.
Versus the Judgment Days, Dominic Mysterio and Finn Balor.
This match really gives me like a WCW vibe.
Like a pub's bathroom smells.
Why is that?
Because like I say with Penta being Ultimo Dragon, we got this guy being like Big Papa Pump.
Dirty Dom is Eddie the Girl. Finn Balor's Chris Jericho.
Exactly.
154 days and counting.
Big Papa Pump. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Such a badass. The dogs are barking in
I like that name.
for good reason.
Big Papa Pump.
Time in his career that
He's been giving a lot of his
what the hell was that?
merch away.
I did what he normally used to do. This is, just that I'm working with this really small screen.
Oh, okay. Like, are you kissing your arm or smelling your underarm? What are you doing over there?
Man. He did that in one motion, man. Wow.
Body control. Why Bron Breakker has,
okay.
become the future of this industry.
Ooh.
Damn.
But why are they tagging?
Now Penta the high flyer showing up a bit here.
That of Penta and Bron.
I mean, it's because they both
Aren't they
have
like
beef.
odds? Because didn't they just face each other? Or am I bugging?
Yeah, and then the interference by Dominum last week.
Right, to the both of them.
Yeah.
So basically, this is going to be a fatal four-way. Okay. He hit him with the bad arm. Ew. Dom's face got hit with the bad arm. Gosh.
And it looked like it even hurt.
With the big lump.
Damn it. 3-minute commercials.
That's a lot of commercials. Okay, who turned is it?
All
Mundo?
the commercials have been 3 minutes tonight, Jay.
Oh my God. Sylvia and LaWanna going at it on the chat about me. Jesus Christ.
Well, on the other hand, today, Mr. Triple H, real name Paul Levesque, was a guest on Channel 4's Sunday brunch, or yesterday's Sunday brunch on Mother's Day. He appeared on the TV show ahead of WWE's Monday Night Raw at the O2 Arena, which is tonight, right now. And so he was doing promo, basically. So during the show, the panel were asked to have a potato peeling competition with Triple H having a priceless reaction. Like, who the fuck does that? Like a potato peeling competition? Apparently, the 55-year-old looked very confused when he was pushed to get involved in the potato peeling. Being a good sport, he got involved and compared the length of his peeling with Christie's effort. I don't know what that means, but we'll just imagine. The WWE chief content creator didn't stick around after his interview with Tim and Simon. He made a swift exit after speaking to the duo, which left 2 segments that he was supposed to do vacated. I guess he was like, this shit is weird as fuck, and just dipped. I don't blame him. I would have been like, what the fuck am I fucking peeling potatoes early in the morning? I'm here trying to promote the damn show. But speaking of food, in other news, Hulk Hogan has been called out on his lies again. The story goes he missed out on the Lean Mean grilling machine that was endorsed by the late George Foreman instead. Losing out on millions. Hogan claims the sponsors called him first, but he missed the call while picking up his kids from school. According to the inventor of the grill, Michael, right? According to Michael Bohm, and I quote, George Foreman was the only celebrity our dad approached about endorsing the grill. We don't know who started the story about Hulk Hogan being approached, but it isn't accurate. Hogan and LeBron James are really being called out on their lies these past few weeks, huh? What is going on?
The Hulk Hogan grill. Hulk Hogan grill. George Foreman grill.
And we have more news, but we'll be back later on to continue that as we have 10 seconds before the show comes back on.
We have the chicken anus commercial.
Oh,
And don't forget the white sauce.
White sauce. Hey.
Oh, cover your face.
Right at the tip.
And a glass of Sprite. And we're back.
3-week European tour.
Puerco.
Is at the O2 in London, 16,566.
I know those people got to be tired.
Sylvie and LeBron. Cut it out. Cut it out before I send y'all to your rooms.
Now the Penta tag made again. And Balor and Dominic, we said before they buried the hatchet.
I was a heel before he was even known.
100% between these two and grabbing a dub
Nice
here
move.
tonight.
Cover by Dom, hooks the leg. Penta's got to kick it too.
Will just further galvanize them.
What's a faster count?
In neutralizing this
Come on, Dom. Do your thing, Dom.
And dropping the hammer.
Penta's
He was
arm.
Penta. Uh-oh, three amigos.
And the booze, of course, because Dominic Mysterio stealing this move.
Have we not unseen Penta's arm since that?
Nope. I've seen it every match ever since then. In football, back then, I'll say it was just a bad judgment. I don't think they knew. Oh, man. They knew that they wanted, they dubbed it Icon versus Icon, but I don't think they knew the response that it would have gotten, that it got from the fans in the moment. Because if they would have expected that, then that would have been the actual closing match of WrestleMania 18. But then they adopted this new thing once they split the brands and had one show. It's co-main events and stuff like that. That's new terminology that they started using. Oh, man. Special attraction matches.
Yeah, right.
Headlining. Main event. They started using new terminology.
That was a tough match to follow.
Yeah, for anybody. Nobody should have followed
Hey!
What the hell? Oh, my God.
Whoa!
Oh.
Yo. Nah, bro.
Good glasses that was.
That's it. Tagging Penta for the driver.
Power.
Blind tag.
Sling blade.
Boom!
Okay, there we go. I like that. He added the jump to the clothesline now.
There you go. Good tag teaming.
Mm-hmm.
The crowd's barking. Who let the dogs out?
Oh, nice.
Really?
Cover. 1, 2.
Suck a blur. Really? They singing Who Let the Dogs Out?
Yeah, they said, who let the dogs out?
Oh my goodness. How old is that song?
Very old. It's not even cool.
Oh, what a kick. Folded him.
And you know the sad part about that song? There was a reggae version of it that came out before.
Oh, there's
this mother sugar.
he gets his weekly fist to the face. Oh, he stopped it.
Uh-oh. What's going to happen?
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
He said, watch out.
Oh, no. What a spear to Penta by accident. Get back, Penta. Sling blade coming. No, I don't know why I keep saying that. I felt like it was, but I guess not. So who's the legal man? Penta's. Oh yeah, Penta is legal, and he rolled right into position.
Yeah.
Oh man, coup de grace.
Right on the bad arm.
1, 2, 3.
Just a day wins.
Get them on the right page.
Okay, Finn and Dom. Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
The bad guys
was like, what about me? I got punched in the face.
They were good together.
All the bad guys are winning tonight.
This is true, Jay.
Yeah, because Gunther won earlier and the New Day won earlier.
I didn't even think about that. Nice trend.
So this is his first loss, right? Says Sylvie. Penta's first loss, his first pin.
No. Well, first time
pin?
we seen him get pinned.
First time getting pinned as a tag in a
He
tag
was in a
team.
Triple Threat match.
Performance last week. I saw it. I wouldn't mind getting in the ring with that guy someday.
I wouldn't mind getting in the ring with the two, but I'm told you're still not feeling well.
Doctor's orders.
Oh my God! Another doctor's orders.
And that's a shame because next week Raw is in Minneapolis.
Oh,
Thank
in
you.
his hometown.
Oh, I'll be good by then. Give me a match. I'll compete next week.
Listen, I appreciate the fighting spirit, I do, but a doctor's note kind of ties my hands. You know that.
Now, Pierce, by the time I get back on American soil, I'll be fine. I know how to get myself healthy.
Chad,
Okay.
Nothing is
How
more
about
important
Chad versus
than your health. And besides, next week I've already made arrangements.
The
Who
Masked
better to
Man.
compete on American soil than El Grande Americano?
Chad versus El
That's my
Grande.
hometown, okay?
It
Get me.
is official. Doctor's orders.
Quack, quack.
Oh.
Clowns. Idiot.
Beard brother.
Adam, if you have a minute, I would love to discuss some opportunities in the tag division.
Okay. Well, I'm always happy to talk about the future of Otis and Tozawa.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually not just about Otis and Tozawa. I also wanted to discuss my career.
Oh.
Well, I've been talking to Natalia recently, and, well,
Oh, God.
some ideas.
Well, in that case, let's get together and talk about the ideas.
Okay, I would love that.
Awesome.
I really think that.
Oh.
Back there. Undertaker's
You telling me they just cut that shit off like that?
Yeah, it probably wasn't.
But
Probably
was-
wasn't supposed to be more than that.
Right.
Oh.
She went over.
Oh.
Yeah, they
said
said
cut.
Natalia. They said Natalia. They was like, oh, God damn it. Boo.
It's a Q taker tape. Q taker.
Right now. And then go to Rhea's boobs.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm. For she is in a match tonight. The matter of fact, Mundo, the main event, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh snap.
Who's that? Oh, Dakota.
Oh, Dakota. How's she doing? She's okay?
We don't know. She's low key on the shelf.
Christopher, is she all right? Is she good? Before we in
Gracias.
the final night. And we're gonna remember Indianapolis this time next week. We're gonna be live.
Yeah.
Friday.
Yes.
We'll be live on Friday.
That's right. Where are we Friday, Mr. SmackDown?
I don't know.
You know what? I don't know either.
Me neither. Let me see.
I don't know either. But I need to find out by tomorrow. Need to know by tomorrow so we can do our thumbnail.
SmackDown will be live Friday.
That's it.
April 5th.
That's it. We'll be live.
We'll be live.
live back in the States. All right. So who wants to go? You got sports updates or you got another story, Mundo?
Yeah, I do. I actually do. One
He beat
second.
you, Jay.
Come on.
No, he didn't. Doesn't?
What? So as I was saying earlier, as I was about to say, our former general manager for Monday Night Raw, Eric Bischoff, urged AEW president Tony Khan to rise above the situation and be the bigger man in light of recent tensions between AEW and WWE. He emphasized that Sting's induction into the Hall of Fame, or he actually misworded that, Lex Luger's induction into the Hall of Fame should be a moment that is personally meaningful for him, saying the person that wants Sting to induct him isn't Triple H, it's not Nick Khan, it's not Ari Emanuel, it's Lex Luger. That's his privilege. It should be. It's important to him. Bischoff suggested that if he were in Khan's position, he would take the high road, stating, if I was Tony and positioned the way Tony's positioned right now, I would be the bigger man. He further explained that if Khan truly believed WWE was trying to undermine AEW and disrupt their events, now would be the ideal time for him to prove that he is above the petty conflicts, saying, if I'm Tony Khan and I really believe that they're these bullies and they've been beating me up and trying to ruin circles around me and disrupt my tours and my big events, and if I really believed all that, now is the time that I would prove I'm bigger than them. The source, his podcast, 83 Weeks.
Nice.
Do you agree? Would you be the bigger person?
We discussed this before, and I said that, dude, this, and I like how he said that, because now you can definitely add to the conversation that this is not business here we're talking about. This is something personal. This is something that, like you mentioned, yeah, thank you, Lawan. Instagram is saying that you sent something. Thank you, Lawan. Yeah, Lex personally wants Sting to induct him because of the history that they had. So, and again, if Tony was smart, pause.
Uh-oh. Penta.
You are that stupid, man! You are that stupid! Yeah! You better watch your mouth! Stupid! The way you're better watch your mouth!
That's right. Watch your mouth.
I didn't think it was an accident.
Hey, is that AJ Styles?
Yes, it is.
Intercontinental Championship.
Always dressed and ready to compete.
During the commercial.
A phenomenal one.
By the way, SmackDown's going to be in Rosemont, Illinois on Friday.
I already said it.
I didn't hear you.
We didn't hear you.
Damn, Jay. I said it. I said it was going to be in Illinois.
No, you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
You said it's going to be live?
You just zoned me out. You zoned me out. It's okay.
No, I ain't zoning you out. Chat, did you hear Mundo say the location of SmackDown? I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it.
I heard a date. I heard it
agree
was
with you,
live.
What was the sound? What was that? Oh, no, that wasn't here. It was a different.
Sylvie said we didn't hear you, Mundo.
Logan Paul.
I don't listen to Sylvie. I don't listen to Sylvie.
You better. You better, damn it.
Waiting. If you got something to
It's
say
not my
to
big
face,
sister.
come out here and say it right now.
Oh, that's right. Him and Logan Paul, right?
Yes, because it's been like a whole goddamn month since the last time they was face to face. I forgot all about this shit.
Me too.
So here we go. We're gonna be on the road to the Rush WrestleMania to finish out these matches.
This man believes he doesn't have any mentors.
Is this night one or night two?
I don't know. Shit. How many matches do we even have? Did they even finish one night's worth of matches?
As good as this man is, so his words
Look at him drinking a prime. He usually don't do that.
I'm not mean.
Opening up to the world. Logan Paul has been on a
Yeah, you a
one-way trip
meanie.
to the top. In every business.
Not a meanie.
never been a man who feeds off hatred better.
And we're not meanies either. We're the good guys. We're the awesome guys. We're the guys that you'll like. The Three Bells Podcast guys. You know you like us, so press that like button. You know you don't want to miss us, so hit that subscribe button so you can catch our next live. Thank you from the fellas here at the Three Bells Podcast table.
It looked like AJ Styles just said this
what he
dick
said.
is fucking hilarious.
Yeet was your line.
I hear
Wow.
Seth Freaky Rollins. What the fuck?
Buddy, you wouldn't understand because
All right, I'll be back.
none of you, including him, have the same level of fame that I do.
We're frozen because it's raining over here, Sylvie.
Global phenomenon. Extremely rich,
Yeah,
by
it's
the way, loved by everybody.
Sometimes the rain
And
messes
also
up our
good
internet.
looking, and that's just me keeping it humble. Everyone here.
Well, I'm looking. I don't see us frozen.
Yeah, we fine here. Maybe you should refresh. Okay, we back. Good.
If
if I want to make you wait, you do as you're told because you're sheep and you wait.
So this is the season.
But you don't get your shiny panties in a bunch. I've had a change of heart, brother. You see, AJ,
So with all the cursing we had tonight, now they want to bleep on the curse?
Shane.
Earlier on was worse.
Right.
I'm not stooping to your level, AJ. I've had a change of heart. I'm a dad
Yo,
now.
his hair looks like
girl
poodle hair. wet
My
poodle.
daughter the art of forgiveness, so
Wow.
AJ Styles. No, listen, you'll like this, AJ Styles.
We're doing good over here, Sylvie. Like I said, again, because it's raining, so maybe the rain could have some effect.
Square Garden.
Nah, it's not affecting my
Don't
end.
try to pull that again.
Maybe on your end, Sylvie. Because I'm looking at YouTube right now, too. We good.
Y'all know exactly who I am. That's why you're here tonight. I'm Logan Paul.
Okay, you know what? I feel you, man. I've got a daughter, too.
It'll be at the 10 o'clock hour.
I forgive you, too.
Say it, Jay, since Mundo's not here.
I forgive you.
It's the 10 o'clock hour. Oh, damn, the thunder just scared me. Oops.
You forgive me. What do you mean you forgive me?
For those of you that are joining us, this is the Three Bells
Hear me
Podcast.
out, folks. I forgive you,
That's
Logan
it?
Paul, for being the biggest
Where
douchebag
you can like and subscribe to us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Yeah, we everywhere. And Threads.
You know,
We all over
you
the place.
brag about your success and your money.
Close enough.
And email at the Three Bells
about that.
Pod
They care
at gmail.com, where we have
sacrifice
merch as well available. Both season 1 and season 2 shirts. Get them while they're hot because it's going to be summertime, baby.
But in this business,
Thank you, Jay.
talent will only
You're
get
welcome.
you so far. So the question is, what are you going to do with it?
See, now I can't see. Now he'll say he has a dog resting on his
I'd
head.
ask you for advice, AJ Styles, but you know what they say.
No, for real.
Don't take advice with anyone
Looks like my granddaughter's
you want to
dog.
trade places with.
Except that one is a
funny.
white
That's cute,
poodle.
actually. You know what else they say?
This one's a yellow poodle.
Don't write a check.
High yellow.
That your ass can't cash.
Don't write a check what? What y'all know about checks? London, congrats. You're broke. You're broke. You're broke.
Oh my
You know
god.
what? That's actually perfect with what you're saying. Don't let your mouth write a check.
Hey,
your
Brian.
ass can't cash.
Please, we've been saying in the hood for
Is
years.
that a threat?
It's sharing like it's
Is it a
new.
threat?
Brian, don't turn into Mundo, please.
We are in London, England.
You're my ex guy. Come on. You're my ex, my Twitter guy.
I've got my gear
My
on,
homie.
and I'm standing right here in the middle of the ring. What do you think?
I think you're just saying a bunch of stuff that's true. Here's what I think. I'm done talking. AJ knows it. London, y'all know it.
That's up to the
Logan Paul
CEO,
does
Sylvie.
not fight for free. The fact is, this city cannot afford me.
I think it can be arranged.
Everyone here is
Any
broke.
color, any size.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
You're broke. Yeah, you're broke. Congrats. You. I bet you spend your entire life savings, get a front
Appreciate
row
you,
seat.
Brian.
For what?
Jay
Look
had
at
to
you
fill
now.
in for
Logan
Mundo.
Paul's calling you poor.
But you're right, Jay.
To Michael Cole.
How about this, AJ? Call a spade a spade. We know what you want. You want that big money match with Logan Paul.
And Mania.
So how about
Yeah.
this, buddy? Why don't you set your sights a little higher?
Oh, now they're
He tried
bleeping.
a cheap shot, and AJ Styles
Oh.
is
Hey, get phenomenal on him. Get phenomenal on him,
So
bro.
the crowd was saying shut the F up, and then the last two F ups they want to bleep.
Styles clash and Logan Paul retreats.
Get him, AJ, get him.
In the nick of, oh, wait a second.
Oh.
And now Logan back
Ah.
on the announce table.
Hey, one more
Hey.
time.
Hit him with the prime bottle.
Okay. Little Bullet Club AJ Styles here.
Oh, mentions of the
Gotta
Bullet
fight for free. I
Club.
wonder if he gets his ass
Oh.
kicked. AJ Styles, though,
Ooh.
he cannot underestimate
Smart
Logan
counter,
Paul,
smart
because
counter.
that'll happen to you.
That was the cheapest of shots from
Hate Logan Paul you want, but he is good in the ring.
paying the price is going to be AJ Styles.
This is going to be an interesting match between these two. Oh! The pulverizer.
AJ Styles out.
I forgot he did that. That is an amazing finisher, dude.
Gentlemen,
Damn.
Logan Paul
I like
and
that
AJ
finisher.
Styles in 19 nights at WrestleMania.
It's going to be an interesting match. Yeah, I know we was talking over the the promo. Here's that move again.
Oh.
Absolutely devastating.
Nah, that's something different.
That
bro.
is a dope finisher. Pulverizer.
And just to think about it, it's coming from a celebrity turned wrestler.
Message.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you so much, Lyra.
Quavo.
What's up, Quavo?
Title defense last week against
What up,
Raquel
fellas?
Rodriguez.
Awesome.
WrestleMania.
My IC champion.
So I'm
She talking right now.
focus is now with the Intercontinental.
Her once a month talking.
Well, firstly, I have to thank Bailey for last week.
First
I
and
love it
end.
so much that she has my back when it comes to Liv and Raquel. But when it comes to this title, I have to make it clear that I can stand on my own 2 feet. And Bailey is the one person who has beaten me since I won this. And that is driving me crazy. So not only do I have to keep my promise to her, I now have to prove to myself that I can and will beat her. So next week, it's the rematch. Lyra Valkyria versus Bailey. And this time it's for the Intercontinental Women's Championship.
Oh.
Breaking news here on Monday Night
Breaking
Raw.
news.
Last week you said you would be a fighting champion, and you are
Nice.
certainly living up to that reputation. Thank you for the time as we send it back to Michael Cole.
Can't wait till next week, ladies and gentlemen. But hey, guys, I've got the bell bottoms out.
Yeah, Sylvie. Yeah, Sylvie says Lyra talking, and we still ain't hearing nothing.
Leave my girl alone.
Maybe it's because, and Sylvie, maybe I'm wrong. It's, to me, she's adorable. Outside of the ring, she is very adorable. I really don't see toughness or anything about her outside of the ring. Just adorable and flatness and calm. And she got that little cute little accent. You got the cute little smile. And that's fine. And then she's in the ring and she's our champion. I mean, Jay, how long is this going to last, man?
As long as it needs to be until she gets it right.
She's going up against Bailey next week.
A good champion.
An amazing champion.
Right. Bailey's a Grand Slam champion, so this is a great test for her.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So this is what I say though, when Lyra gets her matches, she's fighting top tier competitors when it comes to what she's doing. Mm-hmm. And when the complaint came upon that she wasn't wrestling, look what the complaint turned to now. Oh, but she don't got mic skills. First, she wasn't defending her title like Chelsea Green. Like, let's be honest. Now that she's defending her title and fighting, 3 times in the past month, now they don't complain about that no more. So they got to find something else to complain about. And now it's her mic skills. So, don't get mad. Don't get mad now because she's cooking. Like I said she would be.
That was always the complaint. That was always the sentiments that we was talking about. Her mic skills, her personality, but she's amazing in the ring. That's what
Right,
we were saying since day one, and we continue on saying that.
Right. And then when she won the title, you know, the complaint was also now she's not defending it once she had won it. And now
that was a separate conversation from her personality. Right. It was the fact that, okay, she has the title, but because you have Chelsea Green as a comparison, with that comparison, she wasn't defended it as much as people wanted to because Chelsea Green was defended her title. So that's why that conversation came about. Does not negate the fact of her personality and her mic skills and you know, everything else, because that's the same, just like her in-ring talent is the same.
Right. But
that little promo right there just proved the point. That's what Sylvie was talking about. That's what I was talking about. We're not complaining that, you know, we're not complaining, not trying to find something new to complain about. It's the same complaint.
Yeah, but you can't, like, in all honesty, you know, also you can't just, you know, because she don't got that mic skill, be like, you know what, now she can't be this, you know, this and that type of a champion. She still can be. She's only been on the main roster, not even 2 years on the main roster. You know, you would still think she's a rookie on the main roster. She's winning gold. We got Tiffy, a rookie, as she said the other day, winning gold. You know, the Bron Breakker, winning gold. So all our NXT people that we've had got called up. What are they doing? They winning championships. A lot of the, you know, under the tutelage of Paul Heyman, we've seen now Bron Breakker venturing out into his mic skills, talking more. We see the same thing with Priest. When Priest was the U.S. champion, he had no mic game. All of a sudden, Heyman's around more. He learned under Heyman. Eventually, you know, Lyra's gonna get it. You know, don't rush it, because if y'all rush it, it might mess up. So that's why I always say too, with a person like her, let her cook. Eventually, she'll get it.
Okay. You know what, Jay? Because what you're saying makes a lot of sense. So you know what? Because you said that, I'm going to keep an open mind. And because I'm not going to say that that's not possible, because you just proved that there are superstars that started off like her and was like her, and now they're at the top of their game. So you know what, Lyra, if you're out there listening, I'll give you a chance to cook. And I'll even go as far as to say this. I hope that you can cook so that it will be pie in my face. And I will boldly say it right here at this table that I apologize, and I would give you 2 big bouquets of flowers. Is that a deal, Lyra? Prove me wrong.
All right.
And I will openly admit, and I would apologize and give you your flowers. I have no problem doing that. I've done it before.
Yo, she's doing better than your girl Zelina.
Look at that. She's microwaving out here. I'm going to give her a chance. And again, Jay, this conversation also is a topic because of the fact that she's our champion. Right. She's not just a regular wrestler that's stepping up, and then bam, she gets a title shot. She got a title shot in a very short amount of time, which was here. That's why she's part of that conversation, because most of our title holders, they're the whole package. They're entertaining on the microphone. They're entertaining personality-wise, various types of personalities, and then killing it in the ring.
Right, and it's just the trend that we were seeing as far as also with like people who are number 2s, like runners-up type, you know, and even Mundo brought that point up before as well. You know, she finished runner-up and Queen of the Ring, runner-up in a Rumble. You know, she was always on the cusp. And same thing with Gunther. Gunther finished runner-up in a Royal Rumble as well, and it catapulted him to mid-card title.
I pinned Penta 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring.
Judgment
And
Day
not only
bragging.
that, this is the second week in a row I got the better of Bron.
More like Finn bragging.
It's WrestleMania season, and I'm on a roll. I've got some momentum.
This is true.
I'm gonna go talk to Pierce about getting myself a title match. Hey, good job tonight, kid. Finn's back. Finn's back.
Dom is like, really?
He said he won, not you guys won.
Right.
That's not what he meant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you worked just as hard for the victory tonight, just like Finn, and now he wants to piggyback off your hard work with the title opportunity.
Facts.
He already had an opportunity against Bron Breakker, and he lost. But you never lost when you had your chance.
Yeah, but what?
I already know what you're gonna say, so say no more. I'm gonna go talk to Adam Pearce as soon as he's done. As soon as
Thank you, Liv. Thank you, Liv.
Mm-hmm.
What a way to stand up for your man.
Yeah.
Get him that title shot.
By the way, Lawan, you're bugging. Zelina is not trash at all. You're bugging. What promo or what situation have you to say that, Lawan?
But why Triple H made that was Jackie, right? Why would he have her lie and say you're a fighting champion? What? Okay, Lyra. Insulting our intelligence.
But like Jay says, you got to give her time to cook. So I'm going to give her time to cook.
She shouldn't be given time to cook with the title on her shoulder.
It was the same way in NXT. They valued her wrestling more than anything. Her in-ring skill.
Which is not the question. Her in-ring skills is not is not in question.
So that's what I'm saying. The company overshadows her talking because of her. Because of that.
Anybody else, they wouldn't even be in that position. They would have been cut already.
Yeah, now the chat is getting on Lawan for saying that Zelina is trash. Are you kidding?
Oh wow, you called her all out trash.
He was
look at the screen. Look at the screen. Lawan says Zelina trash too. T.O.
Come on, he was defending her like 2 weeks ago when I was talking trash about Zelina. Now all of a sudden she's trash.
She's not trash.
Far from, she is not trash.
She just doesn't get the opportunity, the same opportunities. But she'll get hers eventually.
Quavo was good, bro, and I agree. Yes, Lyra should already have it by now. Though. Yes, it's like, what the hell? And again, we see a promo that was like, okay.
Right, and I was telling Jay that the only reason why we're having this discussion about her is because of the fact that she's champion. If she wasn't champion,
right,
then you know what
There's
I'm saying?
No discussion.
There'll be no discussion, and she will work on it. And then when she gets champion, then we go, okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm still like, well, cut a promo without somebody being there holding the mic for you.
No, she's not gonna do that.
Exactly.
She's not gonna do that unless Jay stand next to her. Jay may inspire her to do it.
Patting her on the back, right?
Pat her on
Good
the
job.
Yeah,
Good job.
Yeah, that's really irked her.
All right, so
this is
I wasn't here for the first time around. These two faced each other on Raw, and the title changed. So,
Io's undefeated against Rhea, dating back to NXT.
Well, I'm very aware of that, but no decision.
No decision.
Jay.
Yeah.
Jay Mundo, would Roxanne Perez be a better champion than Lyra?
Hell yeah.
She got everything.
She has everything.
Yeah, Roxy. Yeah, she has.
She has
ability.
She has more than Lyra. Jay.
Right.
I mean, that was her opponent last year at Stand and Deliver.
One
That's what took the title. With her Akuma hair.
Oh, is this the main event?
Yeah.
Yup.
Starting at 10. Well, God, this not live.
South Australia.
But they clearly went overtime tonight. Because we never stopped this.
Not one time.
Right, so they went overtime.
But they can do that. They can do that.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently SmackDown too.
I was about to say that. I was like, well, it's just so can SmackDown. The only people that can't do that is NXT.
But not NXT.
The news was like,
Never NXT. They don't care.
Nope. Bianca's abs are just outshining everybody right now.
Okay, she is wearing that outfit on purpose.
Yeah, it's flexing.
On purpose. You're supposed to be a referee. This ain't your show. On purpose.
I've never seen a referee outfit like that.
Ever.
Sheesh.
Look at her. She said, look at me. I'm Beyonce too.
Kelly Michelle are fighting. Jay, Jose is saying facts are one. Jay, please explain or make the math make sense.
566 on
He
hand for our
can't.
main event. It is
The
Io
fact
Sky, the women's
that
world champion against Rhea
she's a
Ripley.
champion,
Bianca Belair, the special guest referee.
and the
She will
fact
face
that,
one of these
like,
women
come
at
on,
WrestleMania for
if
the
they wasn't
championship.
paying attention to
Who will
this
it be? We find
before,
out right now.
when she was a champion, and they still threw a title on her, there's confidence in the company that they're working with. So just because she can't do what y'all want in such a fast time, you're like, well, she shouldn't do this. She shouldn't do that. Like, come on. There's obviously something from the board members that are like, you know what? She's worthy of having a title regardless of her skill on the mic.
I don't see it. I think if it was anybody else, she would still be in NXT.
No.
Since when we develop people who got called up and developed them as if they're like I don't.
At the time that she got called up, who was better than her on the roster besides Roxanne? Nobody.
Which is their point.
Nobody.
Which is their point. Which is better than her what in ring?
No, I'm
on
just
the mic, everybody.
I'm just saying, as far as like who was the more seasoned wrestler that was ready to get called up besides Roxanne.
That's what I just said. I wanted you to clarify that because again, what Shane and I have been saying for months is we like her in the ring, but outside of the ring, bruh. I haven't seen any development since NXT. Nothing's changed.
And yet the company still laces her with a title.
Which is stupid, honestly. And this is why the reign has been what it's been. Ass.
But she's still defending it.
You can do all that kid stuff, but you're not making a case for her. I'm just saying, I'm speaking facts. Yes, she's still defending it, but this whole title reign is ass. And it doesn't make her look.
I wonder why it was ass because it started later than Chelsea Green's the US title tournament. It started later than that, so it didn't have this. It didn't have the same build up to what the US heavyweight title build up had. It was way more. You could look back at that, the way they hyped up the US.
So you blame her reign. You blame her reign right now on the build up for the tournament.
Basically, like you didn't do that, and you didn't, and the fact that you didn't have any formidable opponents after the tournament was done.
It's the same people that was in the tournament. I'm just saying. I'm listening to what you're saying, and I'm just saying it back to you. Chelsea Green faced the same exact people that was in the tournament. Her first opponent.
She fought Mi Chin like 5 times.
Right.
To start her defense off.
Okay.
And this one's fighting Bailey for the second time.
She never faced Bailey for the title. She did.
But she fought a regular one-on-one with her and lost.
She never faced Bailey for the title.
I just said I know that.
No, you didn't. You disagreed with me.
Disagreed and then
and then said, "You know what? I'm not doing this tonight. I'm not going back into my old ways."
Then don't.
Woosai. Jay, why don't you give us some good news, like who won the game, if it has any?
Who won a game? Let me see.
So aside from Lyra being best friends with Becky, would she even be relevant looking like a Power Rangers reject, says Jose.
Ouch.
Then he also says facts, Mundo. Then he says after that, better than what area so I can make the list now, as far as all the other people on NXT that Lyra is better than. And I guess he was saying, he as in Triple J in ring, as we were saying outside and on the mic, you know, the other half that they press you about. And then, which is why the women's IC title is some ass, and Chelsea Green got more shine than her. Lyra doesn't bring value to the title, says Juan. Yeah, lies. The IC tournament was hyped for over a month.
Nope, the US title was hyped up way more.
Well,
they were
a month apart.
It was yeah, exactly.
So they basically got the same amount of time because they both were introduced. Well, what? Main event was in December, and then the IC title was Netflix, right?
Pretty much.
It's the next month. Oh, well, he got a list. Ivy Nile better in ring, Cora and Roxanne better on the mic, and more popularity.
Cora's been hurt for the past 3-4 years. She hasn't been healthy enough to even be considered into that conversation.
Jose continues.
When we're talking consistency, Lyra's consistent.
Consistently boring. Yes, I agree. Yeah. And it was the second episode of Netflix. Okay, so 2 weeks into the new year. Oh man. I commend Jay for going to bat for this chick. Sounds like Becky Lynch.
Yeah, you're the only one, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see nobody else in the chat that's saying anything close to what you're saying.
At all.
But, like you said, let me give her a chance to cook. Who knows? Maybe she can make that switch. Maybe. Keep an open eye. And then if she doesn't, the chat is going to get you so hard. Harder than that Gunther slap.
The one said, cook what? That mushy rice.
Oh, nothing is more unattractive than mushy rice. It's like soup. Oh, man.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Hell, if Dakota Kai wasn't hurt all of the time, she would have been a better choice than Lyra.
But who beat her? Wow. Lyra beat her for the title. Dun, dun.
But did you not hear what he said from the beginning, Jay?
Still, she beat her for her.
Okay, Jay's not listening anymore, guys.
Yeah. Jay don't care what y'all say. He's sticking with his girl.
Oh, electric chair off the top. What is? Oh,
Yeah.
whoa,
What's going on?
Up,
she's back up.
Give up on it. There you go. Thank you. Just
better,
give up on it.
Okay.
Oh, whoa! What a landing for fucking Rhea, though.
They was up there for a minute, like, okay, what are we doing?
Who got the worst of that? Wait, what? Huh? 1, 2. That was a terrible positioning by Bianca. Number one, you can see shit. So was that not a Samoan drop?
That's what it looked like.
But
like a
Rhea
pop-up, a little pop-up too.
But Rhea got pinned. Okay.
We do want to welcome the WWE fans who are watching for the very first time tonight on Netflix in India. What a night to start your Netflix and WWE relationship in India with this Women's World Championship match.
Rhea got some badass tattoos.
And Io now from the top.
Since it's over.
By the way, Moon, though, you missed your 10-minute mark, 10 o'clock mark, so Jay did it for you.
Was it better than LaJuan?
No.
Better than LaJuan?
LaJuan did it on Friday.
And now Io up to the top rope. Rhea's in trouble. This could be Io's opportunity.
It was better. Oh!
Damn. Glasgow
1,
kiss.
2. Oh.
What the hell was that?
A Glasgow kiss.
Yeah. Nice headbutt.
Oh. Beautiful.
And she kicked out of that? Hell.
Bianca, you got to get a little bit more good positioning. Because her angles, I'm like, how are you seeing anything?
Yeah, she's being blinded.
With so much at stake, one of these women will face Bianca at
He really
with the World Championship on the
Riptide.
Rhea Ripley.
Rhea really gonna lose here?
Oh.
Clean?
Oh.
Does she?
Oh.
Oh, Rhea now looking to power
Oh.
out of this. Much power from
Brother, what you call me?
short-lived counter.
What is this? Razor's Edge?
Ripley. Sky
Hey!
Razor's Edge?
Hey!
Oh, damn it. Oh, man.
Good
Cover.
Lord. That's
1,
it. That's
2.
it.
Oh,
Wow.
again, Bianca, your positioning is terrible. How are you counting all the way down there?
Brother, you just called Shane Sean? Uh-oh, and it's spelled in the Diddy way.
That was a great count by Bianca Belair.
Oh, God.
Was it a great count or was the cadence a beat too slow? Either
If you was at the table, brother, you would be at the corner right now.
and a spot at Mania up for grabs.
No, we know it's an accident. Yeah, we know. We know.
Failed to connect on the first one after
You good, BK.
Io's gonna counter
You're in the Yorker.
1, 2. Whoa.
Bianca Belair, you can see she's caught up in this moment as well.
You got to give Io credit. I mean, Rhea is
Bianca's gonna
giving
get
it
hit.
to her.
Bianca's going to get hit. She's in the way.
Because she's in the way.
Yeah, look
Right
at her
now.
positioning.
Right about
It's
now.
terrible.
Right now. See, look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her kick. See, she was telling you the whole time that she was going to be in the way, Moon, though. That's why she was positioned like that. She was telling you the whole time.
And this is how Rhea gets screwed over?
Boom.
Oh, God damn it, what a riptide. 1, 2, 3,
4, 5,
7,
6,
10,
11, 13,
20.
14, 18, 56.
I forgot, whenever wrestlers are outside of their wrestling attire, when they get hit, they got to be all extra. If they're in suits, referee gear, that one kick.
Uh-oh.
Better get your ass in the ring. Better get your ass in
Bianca's going to get
the
hit
ring.
again.
Why is she get in the ring, Bianca?
I'm not sure Bianca believes that kick was.
Y'all need to stop playing. Just make this a triple
1,
threat.
2.
Suck up, blur.
Damn, that could have been a 60 count.
Yeah, because Bianca was refusing to get in the ring. Kind of fucked up.
She's still counted.
Oh, she about to beat. Yeah, she about to beat her. No decision. We said no decision, right?
Yep, here we go. Here we go.
I understand she's upset.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, she touching her titty.
Ooh, poker straight on her titty.
Hey.
Hey.
Io Sky now, looking to put Rhea away. Takedown now by Ripley. And Ripley now pounding away on Sky, who goes into the rope.
Hey,
And
move.
Ripley gonna continue the assault.
Get away.
Belair, counting. Now gonna drag
Oh.
Rhea away.
Oh. She just. What was that?
She put some extra. Hey. You hitting the official. Up.
Yeah, but the official tackled her. You're not supposed to do that.
No, you're supposed to pull them off.
Not like that.
She tripped.
That's it. Beat her ass.
Hey.
Well, there you go, Bianca. Bianca, you got hit by both of them now.
Oh, what a match.
They beating up Bianca more than each other. God damn. Poked her in her titty? I mean.
Oh.
She said, F y'all, I'm done.
Y'all not going to keep hitting me.
One bell?
A double disqualification.
Oh, they gotta both go beat her up.
Therefore, the women's world champion is still Io Sky.
Wow.
It's a shame for Rhea Ripley, but put yourself in Bianca Belair's shoes, guys. She allowed a lot.
Yeah, it's gonna be a triple threat. Like, stop with the teasing.
And now Rhea Ripley extremely upset.
She got kicked, she got slapped, she got.
Somebody's jumping.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, Bianca gave it away.
Yeah. Rhea was trying to hit her back of her head on the table.
Yeah.
And Io going after Rhea Ripley. Bianca Belair's had enough.
Oh, what a forearm.
And remember, guys, we know it's this.
They're booing
Bianca
Bianca.
and Io at WrestleMania for the world title.
See, I told you.
Oh.
Hey.
Well, though the audience would agree with me with that question you asked.
Oh, no. You said the audience?
Yeah, you didn't hear them? They booed her.
Oh, nice.
Uh-oh. Hey.
These are some strong ass riptides. The strongest ones I've ever seen. Last woman standing.
There you go. There you go.
Everybody's on their feet.
Exactly, brother. Adam needs to just come out and just declare this a triple threat. Just do it already.
Sky is still the world champion. And she'll
One more.
Bianca Belair for the women's world title in 19 nights at WrestleMania.
One more. Yeah, do it for the crowd.
To who?
At this point, guys,
Should it be Bianca?
Bianca.
Bianca.
It's Bianca.
Ooh, careful with the hair. Careful, careful.
Oh, she going up top.
Oh, a super riptide?
All over her titties.
She love Bianca titties, boy.
Oh, super riptide.
There you go. This is how she beat Charlotte. Ooh.
Ooh, got her whole box wide open. Open in the air.
Yeah, take me to the candy shop.
Right.
Montez Ford is like, oh, hurry up and get home.
He's on tour with her.
Temporary catharsis. That's it.
Smart. You see how? That's smart. She made sure we got to see her face.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Rhea just jiggling everywhere, too.
Mm-hmm. Very cheeky.
Jiggling it, baby. Go ahead, baby.
Zoom out. Zoom in.
Point to the WrestleMania sign.
It'll be Bianca and Io.
Point to the sign.
Even though Rhea Ripley is the last woman standing here tonight. Thanks for 3 weeks in Europe. Thank you, London. We'll see you next week in Minnesota.
Thank you. You're returning back to the States.
Michael losing his voice.
He can't wait to get back to the States.
It's an emotional night. What?
Shout out to the cops outside.
Yeah, outside of Jay's window. All right, so before I ask the question, Jay, you can do your final sports report, and then Mundo, how about you give us a story or two?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So the games that have gone final, we have the OKC Thunder 145, the Chicago Bulls 117. We have the Boston Celtics beating the Grizzlies 117-103. The Hornets beating the Jazz 110-106. The Clippers beating the Magic 96-87. Miami beating the Wizards. The Wizards 120-94. Also, the Kings lost to the Pacers. 111-109. Close one there. And with 3:45 left, Brooklyn is down 3 to the Dallas Mavericks 103-100. And in the early second quarter, we have the Houston Rockets 21, the Lakers 37. By the way, the Mets did win their game. It was a 10-4 final. Also, the other games that went final were from earlier. The added games that were final are Tampa Bay beating the Pirates 6-1, Toronto beating the Nationals 5-2, the Angels beating the Cardinals 5-4 in 10 innings. Only 5 games remain right now. So shout out to all those people that are on the West Coast watching the West Coast games at the moment.
Before you go, Mundo, read this what Jose said.
What Jose said? And all those basketball games did more work than Lyra Valkyria, including the Wizards. Oh, man.
You luckily your name starts with a J.
Jose, that was funny because Lyra does. She's just bland. She's potato salad with peas and carrots in it, and raisins. Ugh.
And all them boring baseball games were more entertaining than Lyra.
I don't know. Maybe Jay just likes bland stuff and like to see things blossom after months and 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 months.
Exactly.
That's terrible. I feel bad for you. That means I feel like that means you don't put any seasoning on your food, huh?
Yes, I do.
Exactly. You were supposed to say exactly.
Right. Again, Jay, if she wasn't the champion, this wouldn't be a conversation. Only because of the fact that she's the champion, i.e., consists of all of those elements that we're saying that she does not have, then it'd be a different story. But what do we know? What do we know, Mundo?
We don't know anything.
What do we know, Lawan?
You know what?
Jose,
if we retire Lyra, then Jay will be on our side, right? Let her next match be a retirement match.
I'm sure Lawan would love to book that.
No,
Lawan is the heel turn
guy. Yes, he's the heel turn guy. Jay's a retirement person.
Okay.
That clip is coming soon, by the way.
Yep.
But as a joke, WWE put out a sick notice or a work form for those who were attending Raw today in London. And it says, I quote, "To whom it may concern, please excuse whoever you are from work, school, etc. today." Excuse me, Monday, March 31st, 2025. They are an incredibly loyal WWE fan. And in case you live under a rock, which is highlighted, Raw is in London today. That means that instead of the usual evening entertainment, it will be live on Netflix during the day. Do the right thing. Sincerely, WWE on Netflix. P.S. John Cena sucks. Right. As we all know, Raw came on today at 3 p.m. So a lot of people probably called out sick today. And to touch on...
Was that to pay homage to the same letter that the Mets and Yankees had for their openers?
Probably.
They had the same type of letters.
Yeah, probably. These days, sports and wrestling, everything just intertwines with each other. Just to touch on what we were talking about on Friday with WrestleMania, how Shane, we noticed that Roman Reigns was laughing at CM Punk because CM Punk this is his first time main eventing in WrestleMania, and as Jay and I stated, well, I said on Friday that Roman has done it 9 times already, and Jay stated that this will be his 10th time. So let's run through that real quick. And he's done a few of them in a row. He first headlined WrestleMania with Brock Lesnar at 31, Triple H for 32, The Undertaker for 33, Lesnar again for 34, Bryan and Edge and himself for WrestleMania 37, Lesnar again for 38, Cody Rhodes for 39, Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins and The Rock for 40, Cody Rhodes for 40, night 2, and then now 41 for Seth Rollins versus CM Punk and himself, night 1. That's an impressive run.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, I don't want to get into these tickets again, but Jay, just to let you know, as of now, the J seats for WrestleMania in the 400 section, $450.
What did I tell you, bro? I paid $450 for front row.
Front row now.
4 seats in New Orleans.
$10,000.
Yeah. Damn right. I'll pay that $450 and go to that damn event, bro, and be like, I was there and you wasn't.
But I could see and you couldn't.
Doesn't matter. I've been there 5 times.
But why would you go across the country, pay for a hotel, plane, and $450 tickets to not be able to see shit just to say I was there?
Well, I was on the floor for mine. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Like if I go sit in the J seats.
Oh, here's Jay again.
I'm just going
sides of his neck.
just to say that I'm there. I went there.
Who is
I
going?
don't give 2 shits.
Let me put in front of my face this right here. This is a chart for Mania. What is this? Mania 19?
I will buy a flight just to go there and sleep in the damn airport.
This is a chart for 19. WrestleMania 19.
Wow.
Jay.
Facts.
Look at how much the ring seats are. You
I
see,
ain't paying for it.
they colored it so that we can see.
Wow.
$400 for the ring seats. J
That
seats,
is crazy.
which is the yellow, is only $15.
When was this?
WrestleMania 19
Mania 19.
at Safeco Field baseball stadium.
We have come a long way.
Right. Compared to this damn chart that I'm looking at. Wow.
Amazing.
Yes.
$1,000
plus $10,000 plus, and
So,
the
I'm
purple
assuming-
seats all the way at the top, $450.
Yep. I'll be up there.
That's just for the seats, right? And that's for one night.
Right, and this does not include adjustments made due to Ticketmaster hybrid pricing. So Ticketmaster. I've experienced it. I've experienced it recently with Cowboy Carter. I'm good.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's
Wow,
crazy.
brother BK. Damn.
Brother says Mania 41 tick price 2-day pass lowest is $757. Highest $79,088.
And that's for night 1.
Well, night 1 lowest he's saying is $274. Highest is $24,073. Night 2 lowest is $286. So Jay, make that. And the highest is $24,999. They try to be fancy instead of saying 25 even.
Right. And then plus taxes and fees and everything else that the Ticketmaster throws on top of you.
And that's just for Mania. Again, you got that Mania World. You got you got Hall of Fame, the hotel, flying, food, you gotta eat.
So you got to spend somebody's yearly salary just for one event.
2 years salary for some people.
Oh my God.
It's being priced out more than the Super Bowl. That's crazy.
And again, we still don't have a full card.
Right. I don't know what's what. We only know the 2 main events for sure that's happening each night. And then everything else, we don't know where it's going.
Yeah, we're going to end by saying this, brother, because he said it. He said, if anyone who pays that, everyone has a price.
For the $1 million man.
$1 million man. You ain't lying, brother. You ain't lying. All right. So all in all, that was a good show. Interesting. Very interesting show. I wish we had more time to talk about that amazing promo that opened the show. But because of the people outside of Jay's window, it's reminding us that we got to close out. Before we do, I want to ask Jay, and then I'm going to answer, and then our Tuesday night host Mundo is going to answer, and then chat. We would love to hear your answer to this question as well. The question that we ask every night: what is your match and moment from tonight?
Well, my match of the night tonight, I'm going with the main event that we just got with Io Sky and Rhea Ripley, just because, you know, both of these women, they bring out the best in each other. And the fact that, you know, we had Bianca Belair as the ref, it just shows me the growth and the maturity of those three as far as the NXT group call up with those 3 ladies, how they've grown. So, you know, shout out to them. And my moment of the night, well, 2 moments that I have will be the John Cena Cody talk, the way they was going at it, mentioning the words, talking the words, and Gunther beating the hell out of Big Jim and just showing the blood right to Jay, like, yeah, take this bloodline. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's my match and moment of the night.
That was cute. You know, believe it or not, all 4 of these matches were actually pretty good tonight. They were actually really good.
We only had 4?
Yeah.
It feels like we had more than that.
John Cena Cody was like 35 minutes.
Right.
Nah, I'm just saying the matches themselves made it feel like we had more because they weren't rushed.
It was 4. It was New Day and New Catch Republic, Gunther versus Jimmy, Penta Breaker and Judgment Day, Rhea and Io and Bianca. That's 4. Yeah. But I will say, because fellas, you know me, my match of the night is Gunther versus Jimmy. We knew because Jimmy slapped Gunther that Gunther was going to whoop his ass. And he did exactly that. Whooped him so bad that he had red yeet juice dripping all over his head. Whoop that ass red. My moment of the night, I have a couple. It was good to see New Catch Republic. I was not expecting that. So good to see them. And yes, I understand. I'm now understanding. Well, it took a minute, but I understand what you were saying, Mundo, in terms of the New Day winning over New Catch Republic, and yet New Catch still looks good. I agree. My other moment, I had another moment, but my grand moment, of course, was to see, you know, that whole thing with Gunther and Jimmy and Jay. That was just awesome cinema. Just to see what happens when you F around and find out. And we found out to the extreme that if you mess with Gunther, you are going to get these hands. Jimmy gave him 1. Gunther gave him many. That is my match somebody and my moments, everybody, of the night.
Nice. My match of the night is going to go to match number 1, the New Day versus New Catch Republic. Awesome tag team match. Both sides look very, very good. Very, very good. Great comeback for Tyler Bates, the strong boy. I have multiple moments of the night. Moment of the night, number 4, the return of Tyler Bates. That was just exciting. And the return of New Catch Republic, because definitely Pete Dunne was floundering a bit there, but that's only because he was in such a good, strong storyline with Tyler when Tyler got hurt. So that's number 4 for me. Number 3 is what do you call it? The ending of this whole triple threat match. Well, not triple threat match, but the main event, and how that broke down, and Rhea was the last woman standing. I think she needs to be in the match. That's it. Triple threat match. Let's just call it now. Number 2 goes to the ending of Gunther versus Jimmy, and that ass whooping that he put down on him. I mean, he put an ass whooping on him in the match, but even after that, I mean, I was not expecting to see that blood. And the visual of not just Jimmy's face, but I mean the blood all over Gunther's body. And the fact that he tasted it and then spit. like that whole thing was just like, I'm telling you, somebody is going to complain, but there's like, it's Netflix. Shut the fuck up.
Right.
And my number 1 moment of the night will go to the promo with John Cena and Cody Rhodes. One, I did not think that Cody Rhodes would have been able to keep up with John because, you know, everything with Cody is kind of pretty much even keel, but he went next level. The cuss words that he used, and I was like, okay, pleasantly surprised. Not too surprised by John. We know how he gets. That's why I picked him when we did that game of all the best people on the mic, and I put him as number 1. I'm not surprised. So yeah, that's my match and moments of the night.
So Mundo, is it fair to say that tonight's promo kind of adds to your theory about Cody?
Well, that's why I was agreeing with John, because he was saying a lot of the stuff that I said. Mm-hmm. He called him a narcissist, and I was like, well, yeah, you know, and pandering to the people, like, yeah, it's just more of a I told you so. It's coming.
I told you so, Jay.
And John Cena told us the same thing I was mentioning last week on the show about, you know, basically if he got to jump hurdles over others, he's going to do it. That's what he was letting us know last week. So he answered that this week. And I like how he put it into context. So if he's going to do it, he's going to continue doing it. And if you don't like it, so what?
Cool. You know what? I'm going to boldly say this before we end, because Mundo and Jay, you remember before we came on how I don't know, maybe it was the food I ate or something like that, and before the start of the show, I thought that this was just going to be like a snoozer because of the day
you
that
definitely
we're
said
on.
that to me.
Yeah, you know, I was like, all right, let's just do the show. Let's just get this over with. And not even thinking, and totally forgot that this was their last night on their European tour. Yeah. And they was going, and you know, they usually go in when they end tours or go to certain cities. I must say, Mundo, Jay, and chat, the fact that we had only 4 matches, which were all amazing, by the way, the whole night to me was just, it was pretty freaking cool.
It's energetic.
Pretty freaking cool. So with that being
Told
said,
you,
you did tell me. So WWE, I apologize for selling you short and assumed that we was going to have a lackluster show tonight, but you have definitely proven me wrong. Shout out to all of you, the writers and everybody at WWE. You did a hell of a show tonight. Hell of a show.
Were you entertained? Yes, you was.
I was entertained, and I wait for somebody in the chat to say, yeah, Shane Mundo, yeah, Shane was entertained because Lyra wasn't there. I'm waiting for somebody to say that.
Oh.
No, but she was there. But yeah,
Rudy said, "Boy, was you wrong."
Mm-hmm. I was very wrong. So shout out to WWE for awesome job. Fellas, anything else before I push that button?
I'm good. You can hit the button.
You good? You don't want to blow Lyra a kiss? Oh, you can't. You don't have no lips. There you go.
Would have been vanilla anyway.
Yeah.
I can't do that to Naya. Sorry.
She's in catering. She doesn't care.
Exactly.
She's in catering, so
exactly. She's slimming down in catering. She's eating her veggies.
Oh, I'm about to say your veggies. Okay. Dead.
And that's the bell, folks. You've been listening to the Three Bells Podcast with your hosts, Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac. Bringing the thunder from the ring straight to your speakers. But the conversation doesn't end here. Keep the conversation going in the comments. And follow us on our socials to get the latest scoop on WWE events and behind-the-scenes action. Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and above all, stay tuned for more hot takes, news, in the world of wrestling. Expect the unexpected. See you on the next show, the Three Bells Podcast.
I'm sorry, Shane. Quavo said Jay is gonna rate this the greatest Raw 2025 because of Lyra.
Wait, say it again. We didn't hear you.
I said Jose Quavo said Jay is gonna rate this the greatest Raw of 2025 because of Lyra.
Yep. Damn right.
Oh my god. That.
Man, oh man, what a show, what a night. Thank you everybody so much for tuning in. Thank you everybody so much for joining in on our Three Bells Podcast Monday Night Raw episode. I'm gonna keep this short. It's me, your homie, Shane O'Mac.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Money talk. Here comes the money.
Coming to you live from the East New York section of the Three Bells Podcast table. Reminding everybody to check out our socials underneath Mundo over there. And don't forget to press that like button. You know you enjoyed the show tonight. Press the like button. And also hit that subscribe button so you won't miss our next live, which will be tomorrow. Hosted by that adorable little guy right there, Mundo. And then Friday, that little cute guy right there, Ghostface. Anything else? Nope, that's it. It's me reminding everybody to have an awesome week. Make those big bags. And one more thing, don't forget to laugh hard and love harder. And good fight. Good night. Jay Mundo, take us home.
Yeah. It's your boy, Main Event Triple J, now signing off here on YouTube. Fellas, what an awesome show on our road to WrestleMania. And shout out to everybody that chimed in tonight, as always, making the messages live, making it hot, And shout out to Lyra Valkyria. She's still the best Intercontinental Champion for the women. Ever. Good night.
Bugging.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? You know what time it is.
11:05.
God damn it. Drop it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much. Just thank y'all so much for joining into the Three Bells Podcast. Jay's rant about bland Lyra, why we should care about her. Shane's rant on fuck around and find out. The chatting away. I enjoyed all of it. It was fun. It was entertaining. WWE Raw European Tour 2025 Part 1. Great job. The road to WrestleMania. You guys succeeded in what you wanted to do. John Cena, thank you so much for the last 3 weeks that you've given us. I guess we'll see you at WrestleMania at this point. So, everybody have a great night. Have a great Tuesday, and then we'll see you back here sometime somewhere about 7:45, 8 o'clock. NXT here live on YouTube. It's your boy Mundo, a.k.a. Mr. A.K. himself. I'm out of here. Got me bugging. You got me again. Tripping over you. Yeah.
Go, Lyra.
And as always, no Lyra.
You like Satan? No one wants to hear that splash in the podcast.
Have a good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.
I got no comeback for that.
7:45.
Cause I just show you wanna roll with me. Show you things you ain't gotta see.